Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so this game. It's been a while since I played it. December last year. Yeah, I played once in November and then once in December. By the looks of it. So I think based on what we've got left on achievements, that we can probably finish it this stream. I'm trying to remember desperately the story. We are a cat. Our partner is a dog and is very enthusiastic. There was a missing person or a dead person or both. Jeez, okay, this is trying to remember. Okay, so there was a mansion and like a dead fat cat type, like rich person. I think he was actually a fat cat. There was some random evidence there that could implicate someone, and then there was a house. Like at the end, there was a suspicious person. We are not exactly well thought of, I think, as detectives. I'm honestly trying to remember. And then there was also like a person with a limp who was like growing illicit catnip or something. Hi, Leaky. We went into their apartment. We also stole their wool ball card album, but we're also trying to fill it up. Thank you for the host. So we're collecting wool ball cards. We have got 3 more, I think, that we need, possibly 4. We found the 4th and the 6th, but I think the 5th is also in this chapter. And possibly like the 7th, and then yeah, we just haven't done all the steps to unlock it yet. And we're somewhere in chapter 4, and I believe there are 5 chapters. So yeah, so there was this person that we thought was missing that then turned up that maybe isn't missing, but is also maybe an imposter. Oh yes, God, there's like a secret Illuminati society underneath like a supermarket. I've forgotten about that. There's some kind of weird ass cult. And of course, because it's been like 8-9 months, I have no idea what voices I did. So this will be, if you are watching these and you're basically going, oh, well, I won 2 in part 3. Just a fair warning, part 3, continuity errors, potentially. So, yeah. So also, I've no idea, like, we seem to have 6 save files, because I want to be able to go back just in case. So yeah, so that was from November, and then these are that's from November as well, and then these are December. We go back to Irwin's story. I love that there's a murder street. Yeah, the sewers was where we were for that thing. Okay, so yeah, Irwin's building. Right, okay. So let's just go back and hit continue. See where it puts us. Because honestly, I can't remember. Okay, so... Also don't remember any of the keys. Inventory. Right, what have we got? We've got an insult letter. Polaroid copy of a picture. Hard album, which we can't open, I think. It's really annoying. I don't know how to, like, open it or anything. Fuzzy! Oh, well, this one I did start, like, this one I started like 9 months ago. So, like, back in December 2021. It's been out a while. But yeah, this is going to be the final chapter and a half of it. But yes, hi Fuzzy! Also, if we're doing shout outs, we should do shout out to Leaky. Where's my Leaky button? There's my Leaky button. And I will go back and properly watch Escape Simulator. I had a cracking headache yesterday. I don't know whether I forgot to hydrate or it just... No judgment. I'm just going to pause here. I need to figure out what I've got in my inventory and if there's anything useful. But yeah, no, sorry. So yeah, basically you get Pixel, Cat and Dog. I'm just going to blabble for a little bit, but I wanted to say hi. Yeah, no, I had a cracking headache yesterday watching Leaky stream. Not Leaky stream. Leaky stream was not at fault. Let me just clarify. I had a cracking headache yesterday and therefore could not pay attention to Leaky's stream. Leaky streamed Escape Simulator, which is not the same as Escape Academy, which I believe is actually on sale on Steam right now because I think I remember having a notification. Oh, my head's fine. I did the stupid, I forgot to drink anything. And then I was like, why is my head hurt? And then it's like, because I didn't drink anything. So it was really silly. And then all the noises were hurting, so I had to mute everything. So I did, like, I was there for the entirety of your stream, and I did participate at the beginning, but after that, I just had to mute everyone. Oh, I mean, Fuzzy, there are so many games that I need to play. That I want to play, that I need to play. Yes, it's currently $8.99, 25% off until the 8th or 9th. Can't see the bottom of that particular message until it budges up. On today's 4th. I have bought, I don't know whether you can see it. No, you can't see it. The game with the giraffe detective. I have bought that. It is currently in the summer spotlight. I have bought that. I'm contemplating what else to buy in the summer spotlight, but I have definitely bought the one with the giraffe detective. Winklebottom! Yes. Yes. Winklebottom Investigates. I have purchased and will add it to my stream backlog because, you know, my stream backlog is not big enough. I really need to stop having massive gaps between games. I really, really, really need to stop having massive gaps between games. I should just, like, finish the damn game if I'm going to stream it. If I've enjoyed it, of course. But the trouble is, it's like, because I had a period when I had lots of, like, promos and stuff that I needed to do. And then lots of games. I had, like, a request queue that was, like, a year old. It was ridiculous. I've only got one left on now that's 7 months. Which is wants me to stream Superliminal again. Which is fine. I think I'm just going to pick up where I left off and not remember what's going on. I enjoyed that one. There was cheese on the moon and it made me laugh. I missed so many of, like, the collectibles and interactables, but hey, and the speedrun is just not happening, but I will at some point need to stream that again. So I've only got 2 requests left in my queue and, like, less than half a dozen promos, I think, or possibly half a dozen promos that are in my backlog. So I'm just trying to clear everything out so I can be, like, fresh with stuff. Well, there is a caveat on my requests in that if it's something that I really can't see myself streaming, then I will refund your points, and you'll have to think of something else. And I have a preference to Xbox games over anything else because For some reason, I have a lovely mental block on Steam games. Streaming Steam games. I know it is possible. Just every time I think about it, it gives me lots of anxiety. I don't know why. Go figure. Brain is stupid. But yeah. So, yeah, yesterday I spent way too much time breeding jellies. Completely forgot to, like, take care of myself. Gave myself a massive headache and then decided, sod it. I found more bugs in the game, which is fine because the devs are lovely. Well, the dev is lovely. Devs are... There's 2 people that made this game. So yeah, anyway, they're lovely and they're looking into stuff. But I was like, I really should just take a break. So I had a nice bath, hydrated lots, and actually got 8 hours sleep. So that was pretty cool. I don't have a Dreamcast or a PlayStation. I have Xbox or I have Steam/Epic. And I don't mind doing a horror game stream if I have access to the game. Well, then I might just keep your points. Oh, I don't even want to think about emulators and the logistics of emulators. Well, if you troll me, I can troll you. But yeah, I don't even want to think about the logistics as emulators. Oh, Cash! I mean, no, I realize I could, but I'm wondering, like, about the legality of it, because there's some games that I used to own on, like, the Acorn 3000 that I'd love to do, like, a retro-y thing, but it's not really my thing. It's not really my thing. Though my like, I remember, like, A-levels being basically Theme Hospital and Pokemon on an emulator. Pokemon Red or Blue, can't remember which. But yeah, at the moment I'm sticking to Xbox is easy. Oh, special request. So Jesse said, if I spend like 500,000 channel points, will you do Stories of Betham? Because I think he wants to finish his walkthrough. And I said, I'll put something in, but I'll name it Special Request. And then it can be used if anyone else has 500,000 and wants to request something that they know that I'm not going to be massively, particularly happy with. I don't know, like someone wants me to try and do Chariot again. Then they're going to have to do Special Request for that. But mainly it was Jesse requested the thing, and I'm like, well, there's only one way to actually put that in, and it is to put it in as a channel point redemption. So that's what that is. I've added some new things. I've done play a game and complete a game. Though to be fair, you know, it's really just because people seem to have a lot of points. But you can specifically request I complete a game, which I will then do hopefully sequentially. Whereas like play a game will be, you'll definitely get a stream, probably more depending on whether I like it or not. Well, it's because Jesse does the mad thing of subscribing at tier 3, so his points like multiply exponentially. So that's why. Oh no, I mean, to be fair, I think Jesse did 2 when I reopened the request list. But yeah, people have been watching. I mean, I've been streaming on Twitch for like 2 years, so people have a lot of points, and I haven't really thought of any great request redemption stuff, so that's why. I feel like I'm supposed to have a fish. Got a magnet, which apparently has one use. A flask of milk. Oh yes, milk is like alcohol in this game. I have a key, I think. I don't know what that key is for. Yeah, so I have no idea what all the controls are. Can I get the controls, please? Is that help? Nope, that's call mum. No, I don't want to call mum. I want to know what the controls are. I don't know if that's supposed to be on or not, but yeah. sorry, I can't see that because the thing's gone off, I think. I mean, that feels like a lot of effort. I did refund your points, Leaky. I'm sorry, I got Steam anxiety. I will read out what the thing is in the inventory. It's not really honestly hiding too much. But yeah, so I can't remember the keys. That's always fun. I want to... Yeah, so that says Tiger Print Chair, and that says Antique Shop. And this is Frank. Frank runs a hot dog store. I wonder if his surname is Furter. But yeah, no, sorry. I realized that, yeah, the inventory text is probably hidden under my thingy-majiggy. Yeah. No games are allowed to be released for another 12 months. There's too much coming out, you can't handle it. Honestly, I feel like releases have almost slowed down a little bit. But maybe it's just because I'm really looking at just on Xbox. And stuff is not necessarily coming out that I would play. There's too much coming out. I mean, that's fair enough. This is the Luxurious Bones shop. And there's what looks like... Oh, it's a water leak. I thought it was someone washing themselves. This is our partner. Our partner is called Spotty. And we are Inspector Waffles. But we can't select ourselves. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I realised that like, the overlay goes to the bottom of the game. And like sometimes I'm sitting over a menu or a bit. But... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, I'm trying to stream stuff I want to stream. As well as stuff people want to see. But, as I'm very niche. Dead by Daylight dating sim? What? Dead by Daylight dating sim? You have to stream that. You have to stream that. Actually, no, Scrush should stream that as well, or you know. I was gonna say, you plan to stream it? Great, cool. And yeah, the quarry. I need to go back to the quarry. You know, at least the Warboats competition only has one more. Like round. This is the final round, though my opponent got all the easy pougy games and has like got 40 points, so I'm not in it to win it. I just want to sink a few boats. A lot of tabs. Yeah, I mean, I have wish lists all over the place. I've got a Steam wish list, which I don't really look at. I've got a wish list on TA. I've got wish list on Xbox. Sorry, TA's True Achievements, which is basically the same as my Xbox wish list, but is sometimes easier to access. And then I just have like some lists of things I want to stream and stuff. Yeah, TA. Thank you, Leaky. I have a command for that. I'd forgotten about that. Mind you, I have a command for a lot of things that I forget about. Including Spanner, I believe. Spanner, or was it Wrench? No, I think it was Spanner, Wrench? Whatever it was that Fuzzy wanted to keep hitting people over the head with. But yeah. Oh, and I remembered what my wrench, that was it. I remembered I did like help quote or quote help to remind me what the syntax is for adding a quote. Because like there are 3 different permutations of stuff. Oh, controller disconnects. Well, that's because I've got my Elite, which recharges when I remember to put it in its charging stand, and not rechargeable batteries that then my controller disconnects on. I still break games though. I still break games. I broke the jelly game. Big Bad Game-a-thon. You never posted about that, no. Are you running it? You said submissions. Are you running it? Blimey. That feels like a lot of work. Feels like a lot of work. Oh, right. But yeah, share stuff in Discord. I'm curious. I don't think there's anything I can help with, but... Wow. That sounds really... I don't know. Fun / cringy? That's just not great. That is just, wow. That is a lot of video hours. I have a 40-minute video to transcribe. For the projects I'm working on right now, but I can't imagine hundreds of hours. My brain would shut off. I mean, I've played some bad games. They're not, like, I've also played some bad games. But there's bad games and there's bad games. Like, there's ones that, like, are bad, but then bad. And I'm very much waffling. Hi, Dan! Yes, there's funny bad, and then there's just shit bad. And then there's, why would you make this bad? I guess. Oh, that's good. Gordo 106, that sounds like, I don't know what that sounds like. Like a trading card or something. But yes, waffling is good. Okay, so I am just, that's my exit. Okay, so I'm gonna waffle a little. Where are we going? Okay, I'm gonna go back to Fluffy's house. And then going to Millie's house because I think I'm missing something. Okay, we've looked at the mail. Comic books. Books. Travel books. Land. Books. Some books in languages I can't read. It was Atari Lynx game about a lab monkey. Oh! Okay, you might know this, Fuzzy, because if you've had lots of game submissions, I am trying to track down any reference to this game that I used to have. I had an Acorn 3000, which means it was probably, what's the name of the... Which probably means it was like an Amiga. Yeah, which probably meant it was like Amiga or Commodore compatible or something, but I had an Acorn 3000, and I had this game, and it was like very basic text and graphics, and it was maths, and it was fantasy, like fairy tales. Yeah, Archimedes, Acorn 3000, but they were also on like the Amiga because like the Mad Professor was on that. And I've tracked down most of the games that I used to play, but I can't find this one to save my life. So yeah, it was maths, and the puzzle, it was basically you solved math equations to get through like a choose your own adventure type situation. I feel like it was like a text adventure, but there was very basic pictures. And there was like, you know, you met like the 7 dwarves and they gave you a maths puzzle. And I used to be really impatient and I used to guess. And I never really got very far with it. But I don't have the game anymore because we don't have the computer anymore. And my, you know. I mean, it was possibly edutainment. Possibly. I feel like there was dwarves and orcs and castles and possibly a beanstalk. I mean, it might have been on other systems. I know it was on the Archimedes Acorn 3000, because that is what I had. Old school, with the big-ass discs. Yeah, so it was literally actual hard maths problems, like, you know, figure out sequences or solve this sum or something like that. And you had to do that to progress through each thing, and that was the only way you could progress through the game. And I have had a Google, but I don't know whether I'm 95% sure I did not imagine this game. My family have no clue, they can't remember it. But yeah, if you have any idea, I would love to be able to track this game down. It's been bugging me for like I mean, so yeah, it was out in 3000, and so that would have been like 95, 96. Got the sneezes. It was definitely somewhere in the 90s it came out. Well, I had it. It may have come out before then. No, wait. Maybe 80s? No, 90s. Early 90s. Possibly late 80s. My sense of time is a bit screwy. But yeah. It had very, very, very basic pixel graphics, if anything, and text, but it was mainly about solving maths equations. But yeah, I have looked and I can't find it. Yes, the tales are interesting wiggle physics. If you can find it, I will be exceedingly grateful. Because, yeah. I've been trying to track it down for like 15 years, so... 7 years. Okay, classical books. Okay, no idea which book Owen was referencing. Okay, so I need to find a particular book, and I'm assuming that's where my other card is going to be. No, more basic than this, like black background. Because, I mean, it was on the 3000, it ran off a floppy disk. Possibly one of the big ones. Love letters. Okay. Love letters, not from Fluffy. Now I know these letters are from Erwin, okay. It wasn't a shareware, it was a legitimate... I purchased the game, it had a box and everything. Because we did have some that were like from the Acorn magazine that I still would love to play again. There was this weird ass one with rooms and stuff, and I have a screenshot from it. And then there was a laundry game. So, but I'm fairly certain my parents bought it for me for my birthday or Christmas or something. But if you can find it, I mean... Oh yeah, so Dan has this weird thing about things being legally binding, Fuzzy, but honestly, if you can't find it, I'm just gonna have to admit that it doesn't exist. Even though I was fairly certain, but I don't think it was like a shareware. I'm fairly certain it was they bought it, like, it was like one that came in like a little box thing. But I have not been able to figure out... I can't remember the name of it, which doesn't help. If I had the name of it, then it'd be fine. It was not Granny's Garden. I would remember that. It has trauma? I don't want trauma. It was just really hard maths. I think they got it to me because the laundry game was definitely called Starch. I know this. But yeah, there was also like a disc of games that had a bunch of like stuff on, including a balloon popping game, but this really weird like puzzle game where we actually drew out maps of it to try and figure out how to get through, me and my brother. And then there was the Mad Professor, which was a platform which I was really bad at. Yeah, Starch, the laundry game, and some other stuff. We played Swiv. That might have been on the PC though. All I remember is my friend had a PC with DOS, and she had Day of the Tentacle. And I borrowed Day of the Tentacle and put the disc in my Acorn 3000. And it didn't work. Because back then I didn't understand that the PC disc didn't, the PC floppy would not fit and would not work in the Acorn. And I was like, why is this not working? So I wanted to play Day of the Tentacle. So I had to play Day of the Tentacle. Ah, yes, so Swift may have been, yeah, if Swift was on the Amiga, it would have been on the Acorn as well, because it was the same architecture, I believe. Yeah. But that's why I thought maybe it might also have been on Amiga, because I know a lot of things were out on Amiga and Acorn. Because, yeah, Mad Professor was. Yeah, Swift. We played Swift. My brother was good at that. I just remember it going... That was like the noise that the helicopter made. Yeah. Oh no, I mean, please don't like dedicate any time to this, but if you happen to know someone that might possibly remember this weird maths fairy tale from the like late 80s, early 90s, then yeah. It would definitely be one of those things. It's like yeah. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, that would be awesome. Oh, Fleet Street Phantom. That was the other game with the newspaper. Ah. There's some cracking games. I mean, I was terrible at them. But, yeah. But my friend had Day of the Tentacle and Seventh Guest. Which we never managed to complete any of them. Because we got stuck on Day of the Tentacle because we didn't understand the whole American cherry tree thing. And Seventh Guest was just hard. And then I got Riven for my PC. That was one of my first PC games. I still have that. The 5-disc thing. You remember Fleet Street Phantom? Fleet Street Phantom was epic. I think Subterfuge like sent me a link to where you can possibly play like something possibly, or maybe it's got like recovered somewhere, but that was epic. The sound effects. I mean, if I used to own it and I got it on an emulator, that's okay, right? Was it similar to Fleet Street Phantom in appearance? No. The trouble is, I don't have a visual memory. I remember fantasy characters and maths. And I'm fairly certain it was like the black background and very pixely graphics of possibly a castle, tree, there was a forest and stuff. Yeah. I mean, literally we are talking 30 years ago. Sadly, my sort of eidetic type of memory does not extend to being able to picture shit. I mean, I can sort of describe it, but yeah. Someone once said it was a console RPG and I think you fought a sandworm. Are you sure that wasn't Mass Effect? I mean, I will often go, I played this game on stream and I can't remember what it's called, and then old Kesha remembered the title for me. Or Jesse was babbling on about some dungeon thing and I'm like, I've forgotten what it was then now, but yeah, it was like some like turn-based, not turn-based, but yeah, like thingy-majiggied. You're getting home. I thought I had stuff to do. You've got hundreds of hours of videos to watch. I feel bad now. I got distracted. Anyway, it's waited, 15 years. It can wait until you finished watching your videos. Okay, right. Okay, so I've not got anything left in here. Who's outside? Rex and Rox. Okay. Spotty. What was I was trying to do like a noir detective voice. Spotty, do you smell anything special? No, sorry. Okay. Oh, there's my backpack. Okay, right. Insult letter. Can we... No, okay. I'm trying to think... Clues. Sweet smell in the empty office. More than way to skin a cat. Secret cult! Meatballs is part of the secret cult. Smithy's house doesn't understand. Dictator pig book. I'm guessing that's the clue for the book that I have to go ask someone about. Okay. I'm just going to explore. Give it the host. That's Duke. Oh, there's mailbox. Oh yeah, we had this whole thing about an umbrella. That was weird. You want to stream Driller? Okay. Well, I mean, you did a really cool thing with retro games. Okay. Okay, so the idea is we find all the Wool Ball cards. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so, okay. So, I can't remember what we're doing, so we're just going to explore all the places. Margaret. Lucius. How are we going to get him back to normal? Oh, okay. Right, so we need to find something that's going to make him go back to normal. Okay. So you've gotten distracted by something. We got coffee from her. Okay, so I'm clearly missing something to make him pay attention. He can't help me any further. We're not interested in hot dogs. Expensive bones. Tuna? Cats are weird. Fair enough. Cats are weird. Okay. Where are we going? Let's go to the police station and see if there's anything there. It was like, I think that was like a whole thing. It's peanut. Yeah, no, that's fine. To narrow things down. Yeah, I mean, what I can remember is basically what I've said so far. But yeah, something might jolt my memory. No one's behind bars. Morty. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Patches. Waffles. My god, this place is a mess. The plant is dead. Meatballs. Pepper. Chance. So I know I've looked through all this stuff before. I don't think I can give him something. as yet. Yeah, there was like a really... Oh yeah, and our partner went missing, didn't they? And we totally stole croissants from our boss. And there's a weird computer guy. You may have found it already! Oh my god. I spend months trying to figure stuff out. And you find it in like 5 minutes. No worries. Oh yeah, we've got Pixel. Oh yeah, the DNA machine. Ah, and we got a Wilbur card from his office. Text Adventure, Maths and Fairy Tales. Ah, you see, I think I didn't necessarily put like Text Adventure in when I was searching. I was just trying to search for like maths games on the Acorn, and yeah, the problem is that this is why, like, what is it? There's like games preservation societies that, you know, like trying to exactly. You know, it's like so many games, it's like they're just gone because no one thought to figure out, you know. It looks like a goose. This tail looks like a ruddy goose, and I remember saying that last time. It's a goose tail. A goose tail. Woohoo! Look at it. It looks like a little goose. There are only a few games you know of that you cannot find, so it's hopefully this one will not be one of them. I mean, I would love to get my hands on like that compendium thing. I'm sure I'm missing something somewhere. You know, is there somewhere else I can go in this house? Yes, there's a couple of like cover disc things. Yeah. I think I still have like copies of the image. Like we found like a YouTube video that had, and I remember like taking a screenshot to try and remember this thing. But yeah, trying to actually track down like this particular cover disc for those weird ass games, I would love if that was a thing. But yeah, I don't know what I did with the specific image. It's somewhere in my photos, cause you know. Or possibly in the text with my brother. But yeah, he managed to track that one down. He managed to track down Atari Games Send 5. What? Oh, I mean that's really cute. Yeah, I mean scans of computer. Yeah, but it's the little games. But yeah, we had like the Acorn magazine, and we had like a little disc of games. And there was a balloon game. There was this weird ass puzzle game. And it was, yeah, and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. That would be epic, honestly. Absolutely epic. But yes, I will DM you later. I think I need to go to the location I unlocked, which is the prison. But yes. So I think I've found everything I can everywhere else. And I think what happened, back to the things, was last stream I unlocked the prison and went, right, well, I'm ending here. So let's go and see the prison, because I can't see anything else that I'm missing yet. So, and I have to figure out how to unhypnotize the dog. And I'm looking for 2 more cards, so. Waffles, my favourite inspector in the world. Hey, Eleni, you're the only jail guard I know, so how's the best jail guard I know doing? Still sarcastic, eh? Love it. He seems to really like you, Inspector. He's just happy to have company, I think. But be careful, he's also a very protective cat. Especially when it comes to dogs who don't like cats. Gonna be a cat. I'm gonna be a cat. Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by. I like cats. So you'll be fine. Okay. I don't know what this is, but I want it. Lenny, is this your coin? Don't think so, buddy. Why? You gonna do a magic trick? No. But I found it here on the ground. But it's fake. There's a dog's face on it. Can I keep it? Sure. Go right ahead. Maybe an inmate will try escaping to get their coin back. Can you imagine how cool of an action movie that would be? No. Killjoy just like always, Waffles. Glad you haven't changed. Okay, well now I have a coin. Okay. Piece of cloth. Coin. Piece of cloth. My fake coin is kind of tarnished. Wouldn't harm if I polished it up with a piece of cloth I still have. Much better. Coin was dirtier than I imagined. So much dirt came off, it almost feels lighter than my paw. Guess I can get rid of the cloth now. Awesome. I found a reason for a thing. Now I have a shiny. So now I have a coin. Snowball's DNA confirmation, magnet, flask of milk, the key which doesn't have a thingy on it, my collectible card album, Polaroid copy, and an insult letter. Okay. You smell anything special? No, sorry. Okay. Rules. No running, no meowing, blah blah blah, the usual stuff. Not just anyone is allowed to visit the inside of a prison. Gotta have a good reason to get in. But I don't think visiting just to see the position of an inmate's scar will do. Okay. It's forbidden to bring bones in here. And milkshakes. Milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard. Gonna guess that's related to Patches somehow. Probably spilled milkshake on an inmate. Anything is possible with that cat. Okay, so let's talk to Lenny. Lenny, I need to see an inmate. It's urgent. Sure, buddy, no problem, as long as they aren't in the high security wing. I'm guessing ours is there. Well, they're in the high security wing. It's Snowball I need to see. What? Snowball? Are you sure? After what? Yes, I'm sure. Maybe Snowball killed my partner? I don't remember. Ah, okay then. I'll just need a judge's approval since he's not a regular inmate. That might be a problem. I know it's against the rules, but I really need to see him. I've just got a couple of questions. Waffles, I can't. I'm sorry. This is about Fluffy's case. Really? I love his boxers. The best in town, I'd say. That they are, Lenny. I could take him or leave him. Dog's right. But anyway, you need to catch the killer. I need a fresh box, but they're out of stock everywhere I've been. I'm worried that won't happen until Fluffy's murder has been solved. It's up to you to fix this, Lenny. What do you mean? I need to talk to Snowball if I'm going to solve this case. I'm not allowed to let you in, but... Yes? those boxes. Mm-hmm. I just need you to convince me you have a legitimate reason to see him. I don't know the administrative side of things very well for seeing inmates, but is this conversation even legal? Kind of. This will let us finish the investigation faster. Okay then. You know better than me. Has my imitation of a very excitable dog. To be safe, just never talk about what we're doing here with Patches or Moika. I'm already in enough trouble as it is. Patches is our boss and Moika is the dispatcher. / person that can get us warrants. We got a coffee and a croissant. Lenny, okay, approval. Waffles, I'm okay to let you talk to Snowball, but I need some kind of proof he's involved in Fluffy's case. Okay, sweet smell, secret cult, meatballs. Ah, Snowball's DNA confirmation. How about this? Snowball's hair was found at Fluffy's house the night of the murder. How can that be? Snowball's never left his cell. I would have said it's impossible too until I found this hair, and that's why I need to talk to him and figure out how this could have happened. I guess that'll do. I'll hand to the paperwork. Thank you so much, Lenny. You have no idea how helpful this is. You owe me one. You can count on me. Go on in. You know the way from here. And Waffles, this is the first time you're seeing him since what happened. Yes. Understood. Good luck. Okay. Jail cells. Need to see Snowball, Lenny. No problem, Inspector. Excellent. Well, that did that. Sophia! She looks really strong. Kind of intimidating in a tingly way. But I don't need to start a conversation anyways. But... Same panel. Even if you're here to see your arch nemesis, is anything special? No. Okay. Okay, right, now we're going to talk to Snowball. Severe, Inspector Waffles is here to see Snowball. 10-4, Lenny. Just him or the dog too? Just Waffles. Roger that. Inspector, follow me. Sorry, Spotty. I'll be back soon. Guessing that's Snowball, and I'm guessing that's his partner. Trauma! Trauma! Ooh, we gave him a scar. Oh my, what a wonderful surprise. Inspector Waffles, the one and only. To what do I owe the pleasure? Snowball, I just need to ask a few questions and I'll be on my way. Of course, Inspector, of course. Before you do, I've been waiting to ask you something. See me, Inspector? Can you see the scars on my face? Can you see them? Do you see what you did to me? Do you remember that night, Inspector? Look at me and see what you did. Remember this all very well, Waffles. Because I would hate for you to forget what happened that night. I knew this was a terrible idea. I'm leaving. No, Inspector, don't leave me here all alone again. Please ask your questions. I'm all ears. Sophia, shelf. Books on the shelf, can't make out. Titles of the radio, he's got to be bored as hell in there. Good. It's possible Snowball could have smuggled stuff through the vent, but I don't put much stock into it. No way he could have fit himself into the vent either. I'd say it's not a viable lead. Okay. I guess we talk to her when we're done. Anyway. So your first question, Inspector. By the by, how is our old friend Pancakes? Is his recovery coming along smoothly? Shame about that. Of course. Pancakes? Was that our partner? Is he dead? Is he paralyzed? Ooh, apologies. A sensitive subject. I'll do my best to avoid the topic. Okay. Night before last. Where were you 2 nights ago? This may come as a shock to you, but I was here in my cell. Reading one of my books or perhaps listening to the radio as the evenings usually go. I think you're lying. You were somewhere else. And would you have any evidence to support such an impossible claim? Yes, I have DNA. Because we found one of your hairs at a crime scene. I'm just as shocked as you are, Inspector. We ran DNA analysis on the hair. Turns out it's yours. So I think you owe me the truth. I don't know what to say. Perhaps a stray hair flew through a vent. Floated through the air and landed in your crime scene. Unlikely, Snowball. Dear God, please tell the Inspector I haven't moved from my cell. He's right, Inspector. Hasn't left his cell in a week. And it's impossible he could have escaped even for a limited time. We keep a close eye on him throughout the day. Seems like your misplaced vendetta has led you down the wrong path. Is that all? Do we have more to discuss? Fluffy's house. I'm surprised you didn't ask where we found your hair. Maybe because you already knew. No, I'm not hiding any information. I just don't care what your DNA test has to say. I'll tell you anyways. In Fluffy's house, the CEO of Box Furniture. Okay. Nothing to say. Not really. I didn't know the cat and his death. However unfortunate it may be, doesn't impact me in the slightest. I find no reason to be attached to those I don't know. Its celebrity status means nothing to me. So, how's everyone doing? It's Thursday. How did that happen again? It's time. It is time. It's time. I got a text message. Okay. Sorry, that was a weird text message. It's weird. Sorry. Celebrity things means nothing to me. He dies the same as any other cat. I found your hair in his office, and the killers only stole one thing: discs from his computer. It was computer games. What do you want from Fluffy's data? Poor Inspector. You haven't moved from this cell in days, and your precious little test is wrong. I had always heard you were one of the best in Cat Town, but this is so disappointing. I guess I can understand if you're starting to slip through. After all, what happened to your partner? That was your fault as well, no? Something else I need to ask you, Snowball. I was duped into a very elaborate setup. I need to know who would do something like this. There was a cult, tons of cats involved. This wasn't something that could have been put together in a couple of hours. Oh, you poor cat, I hope they didn't hurt you. And now that I think about it, it has your name all over it. It's your signature messing with people's minds, elaborate scheme. Spetzer, I know you don't want to believe me, but I have no reason to lie to you. I am here, in prison. You're doing all those things in the outside world. Anything is possible with you, Fuzzy. Fuzzy? Fuzzy! No, not Fuzzy. Fuzzy is not an evil villain. Cat. Snowball! I just happened to look at the chat, and my brain did that. Oh, I'm going to read the thing I see rather than the thing I was reading. Do you get many visitors? Oh, just a few. Old acquaintances stop in from time to time. Don't really tend much to all that anymore. This setup you encountered, as fun as that would have been, it wasn't my idea. Oh, come on. I'm sure someone on the outside helped you handle it. What do you mean? Meatballs was part of the fake cult. Given our shared pasts, that couldn't have been a coincidence. Yes, he's been in to see me a time or two. What can I say? I guess he misses me. But he's just brought some treats, new books to read, news from the outside world. Nothing terribly exciting, mind you. You're doing a good job of keeping your story straight, but we both know it's possible you created that entire operation, even from the confines of your prison cell. Wait a second. Something is wrong here. Meatballs played his role very well. He even got me to believe he was guarding Erwin. He wasn't in disguise. I knew it was him, and I know he used to work with you. That's exactly what you would have wanted. You wanted to leave a link back here, back to you. What are you on about? I'm here because you knew I would follow the clues and make the connection. You knew I would have to stand here and face you again and have the realization that you were the mastermind, in spite of the odds. But that's not what happened, is it? That would be too easy. From a mind as brilliant as yours, something that simple is impossible. Especially after what I've been through these past few days. Yeah, we entered a halfway up mountain, I think. But now I'm more determined than ever. I will figure this out. Thank you, Snowball. I'll be on my way. Wait, there is something I want to discuss. What is it? It just says evil genius on the notebook. What is it, Snowball? Before you leave, I just want to know something. What is it you feel these days? What do you mean, feel? Seeing your partner fall from that roof, I imagine that still keeps you up at night. Or maybe after all this time, it's still too tough for you to say, You want to talk about it? Fine. Truthfully, I still don't know what your involvement was in Fluffy's death. How one of your hairs was at the crime scene, maybe with the help of one of your visitors. I don't know. I know one thing for certain, though. You led me here because you wanted to make me miserable. But I won't let you hold this over me any longer. Pancakes is my friend. When I see your face marred by my claw marks, it's one of the few things in my life I don't regret in the least. You're nothing more than a depraved monster. Pancakes is one of the greatest cats I've ever known. I learned so much from being by his side as a rookie inspector. I remember all the interrogations we did, cases we closed, jokes we shared, all of it, and I look forward to when he's back on the force. You can't take that away from me. What a cute love story. Can you pretty please tell me more? With pleasure. Yeah, Snowball. Evil genius. What's your best memory of Pancakes? Oh, when I pushed him from the roof. What a joy that was, especially when I saw your face. No, that wasn't it. I know you better than that. It was the time you outsmarted us, yes. What are you talking about? Back when I was a rookie, Pancakes caught you. You were just walking the streets in broad daylight, and we thought we caught a lucky break. It was too easy, and we were blind to that. We should have known better. A couple of days later, you escaped from prison. It was all part of a bigger plan. A bank heist. Millions in cash. Remember what you said to us in your interrogation? You don't remember? Refresh my memory. It's raining cats and dogs. That does ring a bell. Yes. Interesting. Unfortunately, that's not really what you said that day. What you actually said was there's more than one way to skin a cat. Oh. Oh, of course! That was exactly it! It's too late. I knew something was off here, and now you've played your hand. No, don't leave! God, I need to go. Snowball has been very helpful, more than he knows. It's time I go see a friend I haven't talked to in too long. She looks really strong. Okay, I know, but I want to leave. Ah, exit. That would be how I leave. Inspector, how did it go? You seem a little stressed. I knew what to expect going in, but it still wasn't easy. Is that even Snowball in there? Is it an imposter? Like an evil twin? The mystery deepens. Snowball tried to provoke exactly how I thought he would. He was quick to bring up Pancake because he knew it would be a sore spot. And he almost got me. I almost fell victim to it all over again. Oh, I'm really sorry, Inspector. No, don't be. Something strange happened. He didn't remember when Pancakes interrogated him. How is that? Does he have memory loss? I don't think so, no. That would be one of the last things a cat like Snowball would forget. I'm missing a piece of the puzzle here, though. But I know exactly who can help us. The only cat who knows Snowball better than me. Patches? You know I really enjoy when you say something funny, but not on purpose. No, not Patches. I'm talking about Pancakes. Ooh. Oh, really? How awesome! It's going to be great meeting him for the first time. I've heard he's such a nice cat. Yeah, he really is. Let's go, Spotty. I say thank you to Lenny. Oh, Lenny already helped more than he's technically supposed to. I didn't want to take advantage of his kindness. No, but you could say thank you! Cheeky cat. Meanwhile. Oh no! I forgot there's interlude things. But I've forgotten what the interlude things are. I hate to be so persistent about this, but I'm still wondering. That's Pixel. That's the computer geek. So it's computer geek, Mayor, and then I don't know who the guy in the business suit is. That's the dogs playing poker thing. But yeah, this is Pixel. I'm fairly certain this is the mayor. And this is some business cat, but I'm hoping we'll get his name at some point. I hate to be so persistent about this, but I'm still wondering. Why am I still assisting you? I have so much stuff to do at my office. I'm sure the DNA analysis is completed by now. Oh no, wait, Patches. No, that's the chief inspector. Maybe that's the mayor. That hair from Fluffy's house? Ha! Probably just a dead end. And I already told you, Pixel. You're my assistant, my partner for the day. He's going to be Scottish. I decided this. I think he was before. Oh, so you need someone to hold the box of donuts. Yeah, as you can see, it's time for my snack and I can't do it alone since I'm eating my last croissant. That's a really good reason, Chief. I think that was sarcasm. This is Maple. Maple is the mayor? No idea what the old trinkets are for. Some junk that no one cares about anymore, I guess. Painting of dogs playing poker. Hilarious! My office has a pretty decent view of the city, but this is just wow. Don't think I'll be able to focus on my work in a space like this. I just put my nose up against the glass and spend the day watching the skyline. Right, so yeah, so this is the chief inspector person. That's our tech guy. Gentle cats, welcome to my office. How can I help? Hello, Meeple. I'm Chief Patches, and this is my colleague Pixel. Nice to meet the both of you. Now I need to tell you that my schedule is very packed at the moment. Could be business rival or Fluffy. But from what my secretary told me, you said there is some sort of emergency and I am in danger. Ah, rival. Yeah, we believe that to be the case. Okay then. Well, I have a couple of minutes. I'd like some explanation into what's going on. Of course, and thank you. We'll keep it brief. Maple Market CEO, so rival of Fluffy, the dead guy. We've uncovered evidence that your life is in danger, sir. What kind of evidence might that be? Oh, we have a lollipop, a donut, chocolate bar, donut, lollipop, screwdriver, Polaroid. I forgot we could also investigate him. So yes, hippo is better than elephant. Woolball MVP bouncy shot. Scotty Kitten was the MVP. Dogs don't care about Woolball. Marmalade. Victim's name, not for toast. The grate blocks the entrance to the pipe and can't enter the sewer pipe. So we have a Polaroid picture. A Polaroid picture of you? And how does that equate to my life being in danger? We've been tracking the killer here in Cattown. We believe they leave a photo of their next intended victim at the scene of their crime. And we just found this photo of you next to their last murder victim. Ah, I see. I can understand your concerns now. I do want you to know that you can rely on our team to protect you. The building is surrounded by police cats and dogs. It's virtually impossible that someone could come here and hurt you. Well, I do appreciate you taking the threat seriously. This is certainly the last thing my campaign needs. Just out of curiosity, can I take a closer look at that photo? So possibly a business rival of Fluffy running for mayor. Of course. This is odd. I have no recollection of taking this photo or being at this place. But between my job and this campaign, I do take many photos every single day. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I could forget one of them, even such a close-up photo like this. Chief Patches, what are our next steps? You can't leave this office until the situation is resolved. That might be an issue. I have a campaign meeting coming up soon. I know. That's why I brought donuts. Pardon? We plan on staying here for quite some time. So a big box of donuts was necessary. Starving definitely isn't an option. But I don't like donuts. You don't like donuts? Cramp in my foot. Sorry. What does that even... I can't understand what you just said. Never mind. We'll find a solution. Zach, sorry to hear that you aren't a donut fan. No, you're not, Chief. You're trying to hide how happy this makes you. It just means... you're trying to hide how happy you are that this means more donuts just for you. Anyway, would you like some other kind of snack? Why not? Just nothing with peanuts. I'm deathly allergic. Okay, so you don't like donuts, and chocolate bar looks like a Snickers, so let's go with lollipop. I've only a lollipop for you. That'll do just fine. I enjoy a good lollipop. I'm not going to make a dirty joke. I could totally make a dirty joke here, but I'm not going to. Oh, and it's one we sell to all our Maple Market groceries. Good choice. You're welcome. You know, I do almost all my shopping in your stores. I'm kind of a gourmand, if I say so myself. Here we go. And you've got a really great selection of quality products. No, it had more than 3 letters. Oh, well, I do appreciate that. Want to hear something interesting? I'm sure. We've got loads of time to kill. To spare. Of course. So here are some fun facts about the story of my success. This is everything I've ever wanted. Okay. You wanted to talk about your success story? That's right. Here are a couple of fun facts about how Maple became the wealthiest cat in Cat Town. I'm sure these anecdotes will be so interesting. First, do you remember when the Maple Markets had a poor reputation among consumers? Yeah, maybe 10 years ago or so. It's been a big change between then and now. There were so many fights between cats and dogs, but I couldn't close the store to one group or the other. It would have sunk me. So I had the idea to open the markets to only one customer at a time. Voila, no more fighting. Cats prefer to be alone and undisturbed, and dogs are more calm when not surrounded by other dogs. To be honest, it worked better than I could have imagined. All that is brilliant. Yeah, such a genius. Another fun fact. Please, no, please. No. Oh, yes. Second, do you remember when Maple Market was the main sponsor of the World Ball Championships? I should have called in sick. 16 years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday. Oh gosh, flashback. Oh, good. We don't get to hear the whole of the thing. We're back as the cat. All right, okay. Here we are, Spotty. I can't wait to meet your old partner, Inspector. Yeah, it'd be good to see him again. Hopefully he can shed some light on all that's been happening. Okay, I should do a save. There, override. Yes, please. Oh, that is a satisfying noise, I have to say. Casa Chinchilla. This is where police cats and dogs go when they need to recuperate physically and mentally. I really hope I never need to stay in one of these places someday. Seeing pancakes here is really painful. Aww. Go to the break room. Oh, hey you. What do you want this time? I'm sorry, do I know you? Of course, you moron. Why don't you stop bothering me? Bing! I have no idea what's going on. Don't take offense, sir. Smokey suffers from paranoia. Oh, okay then, understood. Thank you for clarifying. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Inspector Waffles, and I'm here with Sniffer Dog Spotty. Hello, sir! I'd like to talk with Pancakes. Certainly. He's on the other side of the room, but please try and be brief. He prefers not to be disturbed, if possible. Understood. It won't be long. Thank you, Inspector. Don't you dare call me a kitten again! Stop it! What? I didn't. What a tough break for that cat. Okay, there's a vending machine. Expected the vending machine only contains health foods. A place like this would be a little surprised if it were otherwise. Let's see here. Cheapest option is a bag of trout-flavoured low-fat kibbles. Only a quarter. Doesn't look too bad, I guess. Can we use our coin? Buy some kibble. Now that the coin is all shiny, maybe the machine will accept it. First try. Nope. Another try. Nope. Third time's the charm, they say. Yes, finally. Come to me, my little kibbles. Excellent, but I'm not even hungry right now. Figures. Guess I'm like Patches now, walking around with treats in my pocket, just in case I get a hunger pang. I mean, it's not a bad idea. I have kibbles! Okay, so this is Louis. Louis probably has a lot to do to help Smokey. I shouldn't distract him from his job. Balloons! Bingo! Did you find Inspector? Oh, nothing. Just reading the letters on the balloons. Ha! Bingo is boring! I would completely agree with you on that. Okay. Let's talk to Smokey first. Lost home stealer. I don't know if it's a good idea to talk to him, but here goes. Hi, sir. Is there something I can help you with? Of course, Inspector. I need help in my case. Your case? Maybe you should get some rest before worrying about your case. If nobody investigates it, then how exactly will I get my stolen stuff back? Okay. Inspector, if you want to help Smokey in his case, just play it cool. That's the only way we found to help keep him settled. Gotcha. Thanks for letting me know. Maybe I can help him out. So, Smokey, what's the situation? What do you know? Absolutely nothing. I have no idea who did it, but if I could just find him, I just need a name. Roger that, I'm on the case. It's pretty unlikely to have a thief here in a rest home surrounded by ex-cops. Louis told me Smokey suffers from paranoia, so clearly a dead end. But maybe I can offer some help that'll bring some peace to Smokey. That's what I'll do. The thief's name. I might have some good news, Smokey. I think I found their name. Really? Who is it? Insult letter. I don't know what it says. I found a letter from the thief. addressed to you. What? Can I see it? Of course. Thank you. What does it all mean, Inspector? Why did he call me a platypus? I'm not sure. Does it sound like an insult to you? I think so, yes. Look at the bottom of the letter. Erwin. There he is. You found me a name. I finally got a name. Thank you so much. I can't remember whether Erwin is a good guy or a bad guy, but hey, hopefully Smokey never meets him. I need to take a closer look for any secrets hiding in the letter. Really appreciate your help. It's really nice of you, Inspector. Yes, I guess so. I hope it gives Smokey a bit of a rest, and to be honest, it turned out to be a good way to finally get rid of that letter. That letter? But is that evidence from another case? Oh, no. I don't think so. Anyways, don't think about it too much. We've got a mystery to solve. Ooh, there's a fish. Now that Smokey's focused on the letter, I can snag the plastic fish. And it's mine. Awesome. Another useless thing to fill my pockets. Yeah, but we had a fishing rod on that dog that was mesmerised in the antique shop, so... Hey, 2 new items is always good. Break room. Hey there. Oh, Waffles, what a pleasant surprise. I was beginning to think you'd never come see me in here. I'm so sorry, Pancakes. It's been a while. Too long, I know. No worries, buddy. I get it. So who is this noble young sniffer dog you're with? My name's Spotty, sir. Ah, no need to call me sir. Just call me Pancakes. It's an honour, Mr. Pancakes. I'm happy you chose to partner with Spotty, Waffles. You know he received tremendous recommendations before joining the team. Yes, I have to say he's very good at his job. Don't give him too many compliments, though. He gets excited easily. That's true, but thank you for your words. You're welcome. Now, enough chit-chat, chit-cat. What is it you need to come see me? Well, unfortunately, we need to discuss Snowball. I wish I could say I was surprised. Are you okay to talk about it? Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm bored as hell here. I'm not supposed to talk about cold cases here in the cafeteria, but whatever. Anything you need, Waffles. Okay, now let's have a look around first. Arcade machine. So cool. Until a dilemma, all the characters are cubes. Why not? I'd love to play, but maybe now's not the right time. Photo of a motorhome in a desert. Guess this is the kind of stuff you use to decorate Casa Chinchilla. Oh, there's the O for bingo. Okay. Pancakes. Snowball's investigation. Ow. Okay. So you said you wanted to talk about Snowball, right? He's still locked up? Yeah, he's still in prison. Good, good. But why was it you needed to talk to him? Something come up for one of our old cases? No, not that. It's a new case, actually. Is that so? Tell me more. DNA. Fluffy's death. We found Snowball's DNA at the crime scene. How is that possible? I don't know yet. I was face to face with Snowball standing in his cell. It was him, scars and all. Prison guard told me Snowball hasn't moved from his cell in days. Very interesting. When you were talking to Snowball, did you notice anything unusual? Maybe something he said that seemed off? Way to skin a cat. If I asked you what you think Snowball's most memorable moment with you was, what's the first thing that would come to mind? Easy! The time we caught him and put him in jail, and then he escaped a couple of days later. He knew once he was in, we'd relax our guard a bit. So while he was there, he threatened a banker we'd previously arrested for tax evasion, got a PIN code he was looking for, and then made his escape. If I was Snowball, that's the thing I'd be most proud of. He played us like a fiddle. He even warned us about it ahead of time. There's more than one way to skin a cat, Inspector Pancakes. What would you say if I told you Snowball didn't have any memory of that? I'd say that's impossible. You should start believing, because that's exactly what happened. He knew all sorts of things about my run-ins with him, for example, but not this. Maybe because you handled the interrogation alone? I don't know. Are you certain you got a match in the DNA? Absolutely. The machine doesn't lie. It's got to be twins. And you're sure the guards didn't know he didn't sneak out at some point? They were 100% positive. I don't believe Snowball's hair could have travelled from the prison to this crime scene, whether it's from a crazy breeze or someone purposely carrying it. There's only one solution I can think of. It wasn't Snowball. It wasn't Snowball. He wouldn't be able to remember something he didn't experience. So the real Snowball is out of prison, and he must have been at Fluffy's crime scene. So we never captured Snowball, just a lookalike. Would you be surprised? Not really, no. If anyone is capable of that, it'd be Snowball. So let's assume it wasn't Snowball in that prison cell. Who could that cat be? I have an idea. Ages ago, before you were my partner, I studied Snowball's childhood. Turns out Snowball comes from a litter of 7 abandoned kittens. I tracked all of them down, and they were just respectable citizens of Cattown, living normal lives, nothing out of the ordinary. One of his brothers stood out from the others, though. Mallow was his name. Mallow owns a shop, so I made a visit. As it happens, he looked exactly like Snowball. 2 peas in a pod. Why did you never talk about this before? Because Mallow's a good guy, not a gangster. Nothing like his brother. But he's the perfect candidate for a lookalike. Ooh, clue. You have any idea where I can find Mallow now? He had a shop in town selling food or something. I lost track of him, though he disappeared years ago. Moved to a different city, I assume. I assumed. What kind of food was he selling? I don't really remember anymore. But all that info should be in my old office. There are lots of files to search through there. Maybe you've got a hunch where to start. Ooh, there was a smell. There's a smell. We had that from, very beginning. I think Spotty smelled something in the room with a high concentration of sugar. I don't know the scent. I wasn't trained for smells like that. But it's probably something more appealing to kittens, like candy or something. Oh, that's it. I remember now. Mallow had a cotton candy shop. It's located over in Fir Point, if I recall. You'll find the address pinned up somewhere in my old office. Wonderful work, Spotty. Really great stuff. Thank you, Mr. Pancakes. The scent was faint, but I can try and pinpoint what it was coming from. Amazing. Simply amazing. You're lucky to have a partner like him, Waffles. We tried to ditch him for a while as well. He still surprises me with how good he is at sniffing, that's for sure. We both really appreciate your help, Pancakes. We don't want to keep you for too long, though. So we'll get back to it. But it's been really nice seeing you. Likewise, my friends. Glad I could join in an investigation again. It felt good.
What the Joe are you doing in here?
Gosh. Jesse, you fripped me! And thank you for contributing to my Joe is a swear word fantasy scenario. 26 months. Blinking neckety. That is impressive. Thank you so much for the resub. Love you all. You're awesome. And also shout out for the Jesse. Hopefully you're doing okay. I didn't know whether you had lab today, so it is good to see you. Okay. For a long time, I feel like my old self. When you're feeling better, you should come by the police station. Everybody down there misses you. I'll see you there, friend. Good luck finding the shop's address in my old mess. You had a needle jabbed. Oh. Hey, I hope it was for a good reason. Pancakes is one of the best inspectors and best cats I've ever met. I know he hates feeling dependent on his wheelchair. I really hope he can regain his ability to walk someday. It's okay if he can't. You know, but maybe get him a better wheelchair. That's not very maneuverable. Okay, so we got a fish. So let's go see if we can unfreeze that guy. Right, we going, Inspector? Building. Teak shop, because now we have a fish. Because the guy has a fishing rod. I don't know why. There's a fishing rod, so if we use a fish... Ah, is someone here? Oh, maybe we can do it that way. Bring him back to normal. Try fish. Okay. So, he looks like he's trying to catch a fish. Maybe that's what we need to help him do. Oh, normal injection. I hope you have some nice things to distract you. Once he's got a fish on the line, he'll wake up. I once heard that the only way to wake up someone who's been hypnotized, you have to kick them. What? Between the legs. We aren't gonna kick a random citizen for no reason. Obviously no. Barring any other brilliant ideas, we'll stick with my catch a fish and wake up theory. I know, it's just the idea of needles in eyes is not great. Well, I'm not surprised. Do they have to hold it open and stuff to do that? Because that, yeah. Let's try it. Give it a minute to kick in. Is it working? Oh, he's starting to move a bit. Yes. Hello? Can you hear me? Yes. Who are you? Hello, I'm Inspector Waffles and this is Spotty. I'm Lucius and I hate both of you. Why? You were hypnotized. We help you wake up. That's the problem. I was in heaven. Gigantic dinosaur bones, delicious hot dogs. A world full of fire hydrants, enough for everyone to go wherever they want. How can I get that? Too late. This fishing rod is not for sale. Lady, I'm buying it. Unfortunately, there was a price increase while you were sleeping. Not a problem. It's mine now. Okay. Lucius, can you tell us what you're doing in this antique shop? I'm a collector of sorts, always looking for items with a rich history. Oh, so you're a collector? Sort of. I mostly like to get things I can brag about in front of my know-it-all friends. Paintings, literature, sculpture. A well-rounded gentle dog must possess experience in all of the fine arts. Ooh, maybe you can help me find this book. Okay, so maybe I have a question you can educate me on. Sure, please do. Dictator pig. I'm looking for a book. The main protagonist is a pig dictator. Oh, that's easy. The book is Create Your Farm, written by Orwild. It's one of the most famous books in the world, usually studied in high school. Here, take this note with the name on it, just in case you forget it. Thanks, but don't judge me. I read more comic books than classic literature. I'm sure you don't know who Snow Tiger is, for example. A legendary superhero inspired by Captown's famous vigilante. First issue is an excellent origin story, Snow Tiger history. First appearance of the gangster, too. Darn, you're good. And you. Appreciate your help. You're welcome, Inspector. Happy to have taught you a thing or two. Excellent. There's something to brag about. Lucius will be the first to know. Cool. Right, now we go back and see if we can find this book. Because I swear there's got to be a card in this book. I don't know why. I just vaguely remember that from last time. I just had a quick look at the link you've sent, Leaky. I don't think it is, but unless I see like a screenshot from the game, it's harder to tell because I don't remember what the game disc looked like. It definitely was not King's Quest, sadly. And I don't know whether there are actually 7 dwarves. That just sort of stuck in my head a little bit. But, yeah. Well, yeah, maybe Fuzzy has some luck. Maybe between all of us we can actually figure it out. Okay, where are we going now? We're going back to Fluffy's house. Classic books. Ah, right. We do know which book Owen was referencing. Which is this note? Ah, Owen thinks he forgot one of his most rare Woolball player cards in a book from the collection. Let me see if I can find Creature Farm right here. And the Woolball card is inside! Excellent. I'm adding it to the album. Ooh, cool. Okay. Creature Farm. Find the 5th Woolball card. Excellent. 1 down, 2 more to go, I think. Right, okay. They're allowing me into Millie's house, so I don't need to talk to them anymore. I don't want to anyway. Okay. Right, where do we go now? Back to the police station, I guess. Not prison, police station. Because we need to go to the cotton candy store. Go to the cotton candy store. It's a magical cotton candy store. No, that's Patch's office. It's Waffles' office. Damn it. Empty office. Spotty, do you smell something in here? Yeah, but let me see. Wait, there it is. Very sweet. High concentration of sugar. Probably just some of Patch's candy. Not surprising. But Patches wouldn't hide himself while he's snacking. I don't think I've ever seen him not eating or drinking, Inspector. Me either. Let's keep that in mind. That might prove useful. Okay, monitor. Ooh, sugar-scented piece of paper. Spotty, is this the document that you think smells like cotton candy? Yes, Inspector. This is the one. Really? I can't smell a thing. I promise! I trust my nose with my life! Okay. I'm just embarrassed my nose isn't getting anything. Same for me when you're investigating, Inspector. Here, let me take a look. Pancakes use one side to take notes, but on the other side, it's part of a flyer for Mallow's cotton candy shop. And there's an address. Now we know where we can find Mallow. Pancakes was right, as always. This will be a huge help. And by the way, Spotty. Yes? You did a great job. I still can't understand how you do it, but... That feels kind of evil, Alkesh, but he says it doesn't hurt. I don't know. It feels kind of mean. But kind of funny? I don't know. I don't know. Would Jesse play Dead Space 2? Isn't that a horror game? Best sniffer I'll ever know. Sorry if I misjudged you before. That really means a lot, Waffles. Thank you. Of course, pal. Now let's head to the cotton candy shop. See what surprises are in store. I've got a song getting stuck in my head. Something to do with cotton candy. Anyway. Okay. Right. Okay, right, exit. Where are we going, Inspector? Cotton candy shop. We're here, Spotty. The neighborhood is run down now, but this is the place. Cotton candy shop that Mala used to run. Seems to have been abandoned for quite some time now, but I can still smell sugar from all the way out here. Could smell cotton candy on an old flyer stowed away in an unused office. Imagine how strong the smell will be once we're inside. Okay, but firstly... Ooh! Woolball card! I'll grab it, but there's a rat right next to it guarding it like a treasure. I'd rather not be attacked by a rat. I should lure it away from the card with something else. Ooh, okay. I'm intrigued. We have kibble. Would that work? Not working. Okay. I quickly swap the card with some kibble. Not sure that rats even eat low-fat kibbles, but worth a shot. Okay, let's do it. Operation Kibbles is a go. It's interested, and better yet, distracted. Now sneak in and grab the card. Yes, got it. Another rare card from the album. I'm too old for kibbles. Find the 7th Woolball card. Surprised that that worked so well. The rat didn't seem to notice the weight of the kibbles is different from the card. Wait for it to attack me. Okay, I can keep the kibbles. I'm not really so risk the bite just for such a bland treat. Okay. Everywhere you go, everywhere you look. Campaign posters. The shop's been closed for a long time. Wonder where Mallow could be now. In jail. The door's locked, and I won't pretend like I can smash down this metal door. Maybe if I were the action movie star Spike, then I could do anything. Gotta find the door key somewhere. Okay. Where would I be if I were a door key? What are you smelling, Spotty? It's the exact same scent as a flyer. Very, very sweet. You're definitely at the right place, no doubt about it. Okay. Can we go further along? Where would I be if I was a king? Ah, key! A key! Just over there! You found eye trouble today, they keep closing. Dan, I feel ya. I feel ya. Need to be careful not to cut myself on the broken window pane. Got it. I'll call it a win if this key goes to the main door. Okay, yeah. Alright, fine. You're gonna make me actually pick it up. Okay, cool. A little too easy if the key went to this door, right? It fits. I'll take my lucky break. Okay, so one more Woolball card. Okay. Actually, I need a quick break. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. And I'm back. The opportunity to hydrate as well. Okay, so it fits. I'll take my lucky break. Door's unlocked, no trouble at all. Are we going inside? Yeah, we don't need a warrant or anything. You ready? Shouldn't we check around out here some more before going inside? Where it's dark? Spotty, are you afraid of the dark? No, yes, I mean a little bit. But I just don't want you missing any clues or items for the investigation, or maybe more wallboard cards. Of course, Spotty. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. We're going inside then. Inspector? Yeah. Why does this place not look abandoned from the inside? I'm wondering the same thing. It's in pretty good shape, but there's no indication from the outside that the shop is reopening. Keep your eyes peeled. It's very quiet in here. Am I allowed to say I have a bad feeling about this? That would make two of us. So many types of cotton candy, size, flavours, shape, and so on. Honestly, if the shop was open, this would be a pretty cool place to hang out. What happened here? Spotty's too afraid to do anything. I'll speak to him later. Cash register's already open, but there's no money in it. It's the exit, okay. Go further in. Also, you probably already left Dan, but cool. Have a good dog look. Look. Okay, he looks a bit hypnotized. Yeah, he rang a bell. Now all I can think of is the Eddie Izzard skit, Pavlov's cat. Oh, it's called Pavlov. Who are you? What? Who are we? You just attacked us. Really? I'm so sorry. I don't remember anything. Where am I? You're in an abandoned cotton candy shop here in Cattown. I don't understand. I am Inspector Waffles, and this is Sniffer Dog Spotty. Spotty, are you okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. You planning on attacking us again, sir? No, of course not. My name's Pavlov. I'm not from Cattown, but I came here on business. What brought you to this abandoned candy shop in a rundown part of town? I couldn't tell you, Inspector. Truthfully, my memory is all a blur right now. All right, just take it easy. We're going to get to the bottom of all this. Okay, what was with the bell? Spotty, did you ding the bell when you got up? Yeah, by accident. I think it's more than a coincidence that Pavlov stopped attacking us when that bell rang. Do you want me to ring it again? No. Oops, okay, won't touch it. That was a close call. Can you smell anything in here? It still smells like cotton candy, but the odour was stronger in the other room. Pavlov was almost superhero strength. Could have killed us if it had gone any further. We got lucky. Spotty could have been seriously hurt. I know you're not feeling well, but I need to ask you some questions. Are you okay to proceed? Yes, go ahead. Can you tell me the last thing you remember? I own a car dealership. I buy large vehicles from here in Cattown and resell them to big dogs like me in my hometown. I have a contact here, a dog. Always sells me cars for cheap. No idea how he's making money from it. But there's a catch. What kind of catch? I have to eat dinner with him every time I visit. That's a little weird, I guess, but not terrible. Well, before every meal, I'd have to answer various questions. This was simple enough, and I'd get free food or contract signatures as a result. This sounds dodgy. That never raised any red flags for you? Not really. At the end of the meal, I'd eaten good food and received the contracts I came for. The situation was a little unusual, but those things often became more normal to us before long. But the last memory I have is meeting him here in Cattown. After that, there's nothing until meeting both of you. Do you have a name or any info you can share about your contact? He called himself Ghost. He's a dog, always wore a hat. Sometimes he'd have another dog with him, since he didn't talk a lot. I doubt Ghost is his real name. Do you think you can help us find who he is? Of course, Inspector. Great. We'll go to the police station soon, but I have some other questions to ask first. Giant confused dog. So you mentioned you'd had some memory loss. When was the last meeting with Ghost? This past Saturday. So 4 days ago. And everything since then, you don't have any recollection? It's... I don't know, just a big flash of light and then nothing. Do you remember attacking us and why you suddenly stopped? Not at all, but this is when I came to. I got a hunch. Spotty rang the bell inadvertently. As soon as he did that, you reverted to your normal self. The bell, you say? Yeah, why? You know when I talked about my meeting with Ghost? He always kept a bell with him. He'd ring it several times when we were talking or eating. Strange, right? So any time you answered a question, signed a contract, whatever, he'd ring the bell? Yes, exactly. I think he was conditioning you to get inside your mind, Pavlov. You think so? I don't understand. How do you know? Want me to ring the bell to confirm your theory? Do not touch that bell for any reason, Spotty. Oh, sorry, you got it. Phew, we can't be 100% sure, but I don't want to take the risk and put you through any more stress. After what's happened these past few days, anything could happen. Speaking of, I've got another question for you. We are currently investigating 2 murders. They've both occurred within the last 4 days while you've been... Oh no! There was a big dog involved, I think. Out of sorts. We know both murders committed by a big animal. To be frank, you fit the description. How is that? I'm not a murderer, and I'm not the only large dog here in Cattown. It's not just about appearance. There's something else. The killer threw one victim through a window made of strengthened glass. The other victim was crushed against a wall. Only an animal with immense strength could have done those things. Someone as strong as Snow Tiger, that vigilante superhero from a long time ago, here in Cattown. When you were fighting us, there was no way we could have subdued you. Even 5 of us wouldn't have been enough. Inspector, please. It could have been anyone else. I absolutely despise violence. I understand that, but believe me, most residents of Cattown are small cats like me. It would be very difficult to find another animal here of your strength and stature. And you attacked us on sight. Now that you've got your wits about you and we're talking with you, I wouldn't so confidently believe you to be a suspect. But believe me, I thought we were going to die here. I'm sorry about that, truly. Don't know what's happening to me. I'm just curious. Have you been staying here the last 4 days? I think I remember briefly moving to different places a few times. That's as much as I can tell, though. No idea where exactly. I'm pretty sure most of my time was spent here, not moving but guarding something. There isn't really anything to guard here as far as I've seen. The place is empty. Because you were protecting someone, not something. How do you know? Okay, I think we're just gonna have to try everything. I don't think, actually, we have an item. Okay, I don't think we have the answer right now. Maybe another time. Okay. Stronger in the other room. Okay, let's have a look in the other room. Now you're not scared. Smell anything in here? Of course! The sweet smell of cotton candy! Right, so how do we explain the smell, but there's not a trace of candy in the room? Oh, I got it. Do you know what it means? Invisible cotton candy? No, not invisible food. There's a secret room hidden somewhere in the shop. Awesome! I love secrets! We need to look around for a hidden passage or trapdoor in this room. Is this a trapdoor? Let's see. Oh! I just accidentally clicked down there. Ah, a cellar hidden beneath the shop. That's where the smell's coming from, Inspector. Oh yeah, definitely. Even I can smell it. Stay here with Pavlov. I'm going alone. Absolutely. Be careful down there, but don't leave me alone too long. Like you did back at the Maple Market, I mean. I won't, Spotty. Promise. Aww. Ah, this is That's where all the sugar ingredients are stored. But this room seems to have some secrets as well. That hooked to the wall. It's a photo of a beach, almost like a backdrop for photographs, but why? Feels like I've seen this beach before. A blueprint for some gadget? I have no idea what it's supposed to do. Certainly doesn't look like anything related to making cotton candy, though. A nabbit. There's milk. Is it food for Pavlov or someone else? It smells strong in here. Even to me, it's like I'm standing inside a piece of candy. Bags of sugar, bottles of flavouring. Patches would be waist deep in sugar heaven if he was here. Bed. Someone is sleeping here, but if it isn't Pavlov, it means we've got another cotton candy shop resident on our paws. Okay. Oh, hello. I have a copy of this Polaroid. Comparing it to the Polaroid, the background and this photo are exactly the same. Incredible. This must mean the Polaroid was a fake, but why? I should have examined it more closely from the start. Better late than never, I suppose. This cat, I've seen him somewhere. No, no way. This is a dead cat from yesterday. Why did I not notice this before? Inspector. Inspector, everything okay? Oh, yes. Sorry for yelling. Everything is fine. Okay, so this must be the photo we found at the first crime scene, and then they found the picture of Maple at the other crime scene. But we got taken off the case, I think. I'm fairly certain we got taken off the case. I took a closer look at the photo and it was edited. They put this poor cat's face over the beach background. This poster, camera, computer, everything could have been here in this room. I just don't understand why. It's clear they were planting fake evidence to steer the investigation in the wrong direction. What would they have been using the Polaroid for? I get it now. The Polaroid is nothing more than a ruse. They wanted me to believe that the Polaroids are the MO. I'm going to have to talk to Patches about all this. Won't be easy regaining his trust with a story like this, but I have no choice. Maybe Pavlov can help us understand what's going on here. Okay. Right, someone to protect. How do you know? There's a cellar hidden under a trapdoor. I found food in a bed there. Someone was living here, hiding from something. Who do you think it was, Inspector? Fortunately, the first cat that comes to mind is a high-ranking gangster. Pavlov, do you happen to remember a white cat? I'm not sure exactly, maybe? The cat or dog who hid there, they must have been planning something. I know you don't remember very much clearly, but anything you think of could be useful. If I may, Inspector, do you know what they were planning to do? We have blueprint. I found this blueprint, but I have no idea what it's all about. Can I have a look at it? I've studied a few car part diagrams in my time. Maybe I can piece something together. Oh, I just realised the gain on my mic has been turned all the way down. I hope I wasn't too quiet. Maybe I'll go halfway so that this video doesn't sound really ridiculously contrasty. Ha! Well, clearly everyone's paying attention to my stream. That would be great. It's all just pixels to me. Here you are. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I must have knocked it when I was dusting the top off earlier. Okay. This is a design schematic for a strange laser device. It uses a jewel as an energy source. A jewel for an energy source? That's a little like something you'd find in a movie. To what end? I don't know, but I can tell you I spotted a box furniture logo. Perhaps something for commercial use? Box furniture, you say? So this has got to be related to Fluffy's death somehow. There are some handwritten notes on there as well, so I'm guessing it won't be used for its initial purpose. I'll never be able to figure out what it all means. But I've got someone back at the station who can figure it out from here, so no worries. I appreciate your help. Of course. And it's strange, Inspector. I have a feeling I've seen this plan before. I found the blueprint in the cellar. Were you ever down there? I don't believe so, no. I'm not fully understanding how you could remember the blueprint. It's like I said, there was a bright flash of light, and then I think I saw the blueprint. Maybe a well-dressed cat? Didn't catch his face. It was very brief, just a couple of seconds. Do you have any idea what the flash of light could have been, Inspector? There's a camera in the cellar. The flash may have been from taking a photo. Yes, that's it. I can see it. There was the flash of a camera, and then briefly I could see my surroundings. The blueprint, the room, and then nothing else. But why would they want a picture of me? You want the truth? Oh, no worries. Yeah, I really need to get my equalizer thingy sorted out so I don't peak the mic, but it would have been lowish. Hopefully it's still audible. I don't think the game sounds massively high, so... Anyway, it's fine. Please, yes, whatever you can share. We found the same style of picture on a dead body. Exact same background as the poster in the cellar. Oh. Yeah, I think they were using you for your strength, but then they were done, you became useless to them. I understand. What should I do now? Come with us to the police station. You'll be safe there, and I need you to understand something. I can't accuse you of murder, but after what happened here, it would be best for everyone's safety if we hold you at the station until we can figure things out. I appreciate your honesty, Inspector. I'll come with you. I don't want to harm anyone else. Thanks for your cooperation, Pavlov. Let's just hope I can get Patches to trust me again. Ring, ring. Hello, Patches. Ring, ring. Banana phone. No, it's Peanut. Patches is off somewhere again. Do you know where? Maple's Tower, along with every squad in the city. Really? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Anyway, I'm bringing someone in. Can you guard him? Yeah, I'll find someone to do that. Don't worry, Waffles. Thanks. On our way. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Waffles, what are you doing here? We have an emergency, Chief. I know. That's why I'm in Maple's Tower. Hi, Inspector. Ah, good to meet you, sir. I'd like to talk to you about what happened under a maple market I visited yesterday. But I have something even more pressing to discuss with the Chief. I really hope the market thing wasn't your emergency. Not even close, Chief. It's about Fluffy's case. I told you already that you're off that case. I know, but events just sort of fell in our laps. Right, Spotty? It's true. You too, Spotty. I really hope the two of you understand the severity of what you've done. Yeah, we get it. You'll punish us afterwards if you think it's necessary, understood. But for now, we need to explain what we found. I'm listening. It's the first time I've seen Maple in real life. Don't think he particularly cares about anything we're saying, to be honest. He still doesn't seem to enjoy being here. I can relate to that. Spotty, did you do anything special? Sorry. Okay. Hat down, police chief. What is it you've discovered, Waffles? The true suspect behind Fluffy's murder. Tell me more? Just before coming here, we took a big dog to the station. Her name is Pavlov. And you think he could be the murderer? Well, at least from a physical sense, he could be the one. What does that mean exactly? Pavlov is very strong enough to throw a large cat through a window. He doesn't have an alibi for the time Fluffy was murdered. And he also tried to kill us. Well, yeah, and that. So I'm curious how two skinny animals like yourself could arrest such a big dog on your own. I won't even bother telling you because you're not going to believe us anyway, but let's just say we were very lucky. Lucky, huh? Please don't make a fool of yourselves again, Inspector. Even my patient has limits. How exactly did you find this dog? In an abandoned cotton candy shop, Chief. And why were you in an abandoned cotton candy shop? We were following a lead on Fluffy's case. The same case I ordered you to cease working on? Yes, I know that, but something so unbelievable happened this morning that I had to check for myself. And what was that? Oh, the DNA. Here, have a look for yourself. These are the results of the DNA analysis we ran on the hair from Fluffy's house. We got a match on it. Let me take a look. Snowball? How is that possible, Pixel? These are the results from your own DNA analyzer? Yeah, that looks to be the case, but how did you get into my office, Waffles? You know I don't want anyone in there when I'm not around. That doesn't matter now, Pixel. To be honest, I didn't intend on it. The machine's alarm was buzzing so loud I had to check. Just don't do it again, okay? I promise. Anyway, I guess you verified Snowball is still in prison. You know me well, Chief. And yes, he's still there. So it's pretty obvious the DNA result is inaccurate. Machine is broken, I guess? Actually, I don't think so. Your lead took you nowhere. Look where my lead got us. What lead? This morning we found a cat dead in the street, bashed against a wall. Inspector, do you think it's the cat we've... Don't overthink it. Let Patches finish his story. Oh, sorry. So about that dead cat. Alright, I found a Polaroid next to the body just like the one you found on Fluffy. And guess what? The Polaroid you found was a picture of Marmalade, the dead cat from this morning. So in summary, the Polaroids are the killer's calling card. Ah, Chief, I'm sorry to say this, but you're completely wrong. Is that so, Smarty Pants? Why is that? Because I found a setup in the cellar of the cotton candy shop that indicates the Polaroids were staged. The background of the Polaroids is just a poster on the wall. There's no beach, no story behind it. But why? I'm gonna guess Maple was on the Polaroid you found at the last crime scene, right? You brought all available units here to protect him. Yeah? Exactly what I was afraid of. I have a feeling Maple isn't the target at all. I have to say I'm relieved to hear that. Something is wrong here, Patches. You need to let all the police cats and dogs get back to their regular patrols. That isn't all, Chief. I'm afraid we've got another problem that's going to need to be handled quickly. You found something else in the cotton candy shop? Exactly. Oh, blueprint. Hidden in the cellar with this blueprint on the wall. What is this? I can't make sense of it. Pavlov told me it's a design schematic for some sort of laser device, powered by a jewel or something. And the purpose of the laser, we haven't figured that out yet. Any hunches? I think Snowball is behind this and he's got something big planned. I'm just hoping he hasn't built this machine yet. If that's true, I hope the same. Pixel, can you take a look at it? Finally, something interesting to do. Hey, what are you all doing here? Yeah, what's happening here? Jeez, Rex and Rocks are here. Does everyone have something to share with me today? Chief Patches, can you tell me why you have police surrounding this location? Yeah, Chief. Are you crazy or something? Not at all, agents. We investigated a crime scene this morning and we found evidence we believed indicated Meeple was the next target of a serial killer. As a mayoral candidate in the public eye, he clearly needed extra protection. I guess that was a smart thing to do. What do you think, Rex? Yeah, smart thing to do. But unfortunate timing. The city museum was just robbed. What? That cannot be a coincidence. Camera's got footage of two dogs in the act. We've identified them as Chance and Pepper. Ah, we know those two well. What did they steal? Just one item from a recently obtained collection. Let me guess. A large jewel. Yeah. A huge ruby. How'd you know? You understand what this means, Chief. That we in big trouble? Exactly. You all won't be investigating the heist. We'll be taking over that investigation. Consider yourself lucky we don't tell your superiors what kind of mess you've all been making. That's appreciated, Ancients. We're leaving now. I think it's best if you all leave as well. Finally. Not that I don't enjoy your company, but I have a significant debate tomorrow and we're scheduled for a policy review. I completely forgot about the debate. Best of luck, Mr. Meeple. Good day to you all. Good news, Chief. Pavlov has been cured. It took a bit, but he's successfully been dehypnotized. Did it work, Morty? Was he able to recognize the dogs he met with when we showed him photos? Sorry. We showed him a... now that Magritte's online and I can't see. Sorry. We showed him an array of photos of some of the most high-profile crooks in Cat Town, and he picked Chance and Pepper without skipping a beat. Those two again. We really shouldn't be surprised by now. This only confirms what I suspected. Snowball and his partners in crime are planning something big. Pavlov, Marmalade, Fluffy, the Ruby, the fake cults. All of these things linked somehow. What's the next step for you both? I found a blueprint. I'm trying to understand exactly what it's a blueprint for. Pixel is still studying it, but I think he's making steady progress. Understood. For now, I'll get back to Pavlov. Good luck, you guys. Love that the mortician is dealing with that. You know, not dodgy at all. Any progress with the blueprint? Yeah, Pavlov was exactly right. It's a laser device, first one in its kind I've ever seen. Beautiful design, powered by a jewel. Notably, the laser's power is determined by the size of the jewel. The larger the jewel, the more powerful the laser. Okay, so pretend the jewel is a ruby the size of a wool ball. What then? The laser would be incredibly strong, assuming you've got a powerful enough emitter. Wasn't there a game show at the beginning of this as well? I have no idea. You'd have to go back and look at the VODs if you want to find out what else was going on, but this is the last part, hopefully. I understand, but I don't think Waffles understands. Can you explain to me so he can understand? So let's say the emitter is the diameter of a pen. In that case, it'd be a bottleneck for any jewel larger than that diameter, basically choking how much power could get through. But in our case, for the device to operate at full power, we're looking at an emitter much larger than a pen. Oh yeah. Well, like a cannon, I'd say. This is going to be a catastrophe. The entire city is going to burn. Maybe not. The original designs for the laser indicate it wouldn't burn or pierce. Box furniture just use it for scanning stuff. But the notes around the perimeter of the blueprint indicate someone was trying to figure out how to amplify the laser to dangerous levels, but no way to know if they succeeded. Don't tell anyone, but this is an emergency. I hacked Box Furniture's servers. That definitely breaks like 1,000 different protocols. I really wish you hadn't done that, but I guess the end justifies the means. Did you find anything of note? Only 2 cats knew about the project, Fluffy and Marmalade. And they're both dead now? Snowball thought of everything. Scanner, that's why Marmalade was talking about. He knew his life was in danger. Wait, what? You talked to Marmalade? Oh no, sorry, just confused about something. Anything else, Pixel? The server files say they experimented with the laser in their warehouse, but things went really wrong. Details were already scrubbed though. It's all confidential material. Ah, too bad. But there is some good news. Maybe. I can assemble a small device to plant near the emitter. It'll jam the laser. Are you sure you can do it? Time is critical. How soon do you need it? Hard to see. Waffles, when would you expect them to use the laser? As soon as possible is the safest guess. They probably already know we found Pavlov and the blueprint, and they've already killed the only 2 loose ends. Let's assume the next big event in Cat Town could be the target. Wouldn't that be something with the election? There are posters all over town. I bet you're right, Spotty. Forgot all about that for a second. But when exactly? Debate, guys. It's tomorrow. Am I the only one here who pays attention to politics? That's it. There's our answer. They've had the blueprint for a long time, so we'd assume the laser is ready, and now they've got no reason to wait. Pixel, can you get your jamming device ready by tomorrow? Am I getting paid for the overtime? What? Really? Fine, yes. Get it done. I'll start right away. Good luck. See you tomorrow. Before we go, I want to say something to you, Waffles. I should have trusted you. All the stories you told, as far-fetched as they were, I shouldn't have doubted what you went through. You're the best inspector on the force, and you've never let me or anyone else down ever before. Don't even worry about it, Chief. This whole thing is bigger than any of us ever expected, and we all fell for the ruse. How do you feel about tomorrow? It all depends on Pixel now, but I believe in him, even if most of his creations fail. Remember when he wanted to create a time machine? Ah, that was fun. He really thought he could travel through time. Too bad for him, he's stuck here with us. And for now, we should all get some rest. But right, tomorrow's going to be a tough day. Good night, Chief. The Daily Roar. Biggest ruby in town has been stolen, the debate is today. Curiosity killed the cat. Can finish chapter 4. So I think we're just down to chapter 5, like cats and dogs. Debate. Cat, Tora, Maple versus Cookie. We've got 3 achievements left. Finish the game. So complete this chapter. Get the wool ball card. Complete the album. And Find the 8th World Bullet card. Okay, cool. So we have one card left somewhere in here. Have you heard about Fluffy's death? Such a tragedy. Of course, we were in the same kindergarten class. Friends since that day. Very sorry to hear that. It's okay, thanks. As sad as it was, it's been a great help to my campaign. Ever since the news broke, my poll numbers have been through the roof. It's a cynical take, but I have to admit I understand it well. The heist from yesterday has the same effect. Citizens feel less secure about their homes now. Yes, I assumed that would be the case when I heard what happened. Stroke of fortune, indeed. Yes. Anyway, best of luck in the debate. May the best candidate win. The less dull candidate, you mean? Oh, good one. You are right, sir. It seems they're done with us for rehearsal, so I'll be on my way. See you later, Maple. See you later, Cookie. I wonder if Maple's behind all this as well, like allied with Snowball. Meanwhile... Inspector! Sorry to wake you, Inspector, but we need to check out the area where the debate is taking place. Our tail is still wagging when we're asleep, and Patches is waiting for us downstairs in reception. Okay. I'm up now. Make myself yawn. You mind if I ask you something? Sure, go ahead. Why do you sleep here? Don't you have an apartment or something? Yeah, I do. So why sleep here? I know cats can sleep anywhere, but even for a cat, this desk looks uncomfortable. Because I can't get in to sleep. I can't get to sleep at my place. My bed is comfy, but anytime I close my eyes, it's just nightmares and bad memories. Never get any sleep when I stay there. This spot is at least an improvement over that, so I spend my nights here. Ah, well, I appreciate you telling me the truth. Yeah, you bet. Now let's get a move on. We've got bad guys to catch. Just hope Pixel has had enough time to finish his contraption. God, stop giving myself freaking cramp. Okay. Chance Pepper and you can add Snowball. What are they up to? Cool. Waffles, I was coming to find you. What's up? I just finished the jamming device. Here you go. Ah, right, excellent. How does it work exactly? I made it easy for you. Push the red button, give it a second for the program to load itself, and it'll be ready to go. What do I need to plug this into? Nothing at all. It's all got a blue K9 chipset. It only needs to be in proximity to the laser, not hardwired into anything. This is really impressive. Anything else I need to know? Well, it's not fully tested. I didn't have enough time for that, but I'm confident it'll work as it should. Here's hoping. I guess we don't have any other options. And if it doesn't? Just try to create a short circuit. That always works. You probably need a screwdriver for that. You never know. Get one from Patches. He's still got one of mine. Perfect. Thanks, Pixel. You know where I can find him? Waiting for you at reception. It's time for me to get some shut-eye. Best of luck, Inspector. Okay, at reception. Okay. Oh, we should probably hit save, actually. Finally, are you two ready to go? Did Pixel drop off the jammer? Yes, I've got it with me. What's the plan from here? Yeah, and Spotty will circle the building looking for anything suspicious. Hopefully you'll get lucky and spot the laser. Peanut, myself, and the rest of the force will be inside, protecting everyone for the laser should it activate. We'll approach the building from different routes to attract as little attention as possible. I think we've got a solid plan then. Spotty, you ready? All set. Before we leave, Pixel told me you have a screwdriver that I'll need for the laser. Alright, I forgot to give it back to him. Don't think I'll be opening any more greets anytime for a while, so it's all yours. Thanks. We're on our way. Good luck to both of you. Hey, do you remember the first time we drove this road together? Yes, of course. It was just a couple of days ago. I need to get something off my fur coat. I was so excited to be working with you. I, did a poor job of sniffing. My job performance wasn't up to snuff. I'm sorry for that. I costing you valuable time on the case. It won't happen again. Don't even worry about it. Just look at what I did with that fake cult nonsense and making a fool of myself in front of Patches. But you kept believing in me. We kept our noses down, trusted our animal instincts, and proved everyone wrong. Mistakes are part of the job. Can't expect to be perfect all the time. In the end, you've proven yourself. You made a stubborn cat like me change my mind about how valuable sniffing is to an investigation. Inspector! That means so much. You're one of the nicest cats I've ever met. Huh. Forget about it. No biggie. Time to focus on the investigation. We're going round in circles again. We're almost there. We've passed the red line like 7 times. And if that nose of yours picks up anything unique, let me know. Okay. When we get to a point where we can click on something, I'm going to save. Hello? Chance! What's taking you so long, my friend? Already started without ya. What? Your car had a blowout on the drive here? How is this possible? It's supposed to be the luckiest dog in the world. A flat tyre, but how can that be? That is the opposite of lucky. Well, if he's not going to get arrested, it's very lucky. Okay, understand, my friend. The boss will not be happy that you're late, but I'll let him know. See you soon. Click. Now I have a nervous feeling in the pit of my stomach. No more Lucky Charm. Smells coming from this direction. Wait, whose voice is that? That's it. That's how you smelled when you came back to the Maple Market from a cave system. Like tobacco, but worse. Smell stops here, right in front of that gentle cat. Good to see you again, Waffles. Hey, Meatballs, what brings you here? That is none of your business, little cat. By the way, did you enjoy our performance in the cave? To be honest, the production quality was pretty good. I actually fell for it. It was fun setting yous up, my friend. I enjoy the small talk, really, but do you mind if we get inside? I see there's just the 2 of yous? Yep, just us. No, my friends. Is he needing a warrant, Inspector? No, he knows we can't beat him in a fight. He's probably armed too. That is correct, little cat. We do not want our cordial meeting to get messy. Do not think I forgot about how I used to bully you in kindergarten. Don't like him, Inspector. I don't like him either, Spotty. He used to absolutely terrorise me when I was a kitten. I guess we need to call for backup. No can do. They're all guarding the debate arena. But I have another idea. I remember back when we were in school, the only person who could get Meatballs to stop picking on everyone was his mum. We were all afraid of her, but Meatballs even more than us. Just need to find a way to contact her. We could call our mum. And you think this is the easiest way into the building? It's either this or we put our paws up. You want to fight him? Really? I'm a sniffer dog. I was trained to smell, not to fight. Then we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, we can save now. Save. Okay, so... Okay, help. Call mum. That's how you solve things. Ring ring, banana phone. Come on, Mum. Hello? Hey, Mum, it's me. Falls, how you doing, sweetie? I'm fine, Mum. Just wanted to ask you about something. Did you wash that jacket I saw you wearing? No, not yet. No, Waffles, you know better. I've never seen that jacket not be dirty and wrinkled. It's almost like you slept with it on. Can you help me on my case? Of course, sweetie. Do you remember that cat Meatballs from when I was young? Oh, yes, I think so, dear. It's the kitten who always wanted to pick on you. One and the same, but now he's not a kitten. He's threatening to punch me with his ginormous paws. I'm scared, Mummy. What should I do? No one bullies my Waffles around. I think I've got his mother's phone number around here somewhere. Ah, here it is, dear. I'll take care of this. Thanks, Mum. Anything for you, dear. Let's hope this works. Kind of feel like I had to manipulate my own mother. Hope she doesn't see it that way. 5 minutes later. Ring, ring, ring. Banana phone. Meatballs! How are you doing on this lovely day? She called him by his name. He's in trouble. Picking fights with these other cats again? For it's not... When will you ever grow up, Meatballs? I did not raise you to being ashamed to your family. I'm just... You are coming with me right now. Ma, please, I do not want to upset you any further, but I'm currently on the job. Working? This is your work. It's tingly and you're smoking cigars like always. Don't you know what these things will do to you? I'm working, Ma, I swear. You swear? Do you think I'm stupid? Ma, I would never imply such a thing. You are coming with me, mister, and enough with that accent. You were born here in Cat Town like the rest of us. But what? Don't you dare talk back to your mother. You come with me right now, or so help me. Please call someone first. Okay, yes, Mom. I'm coming. That's what I thought. That was great. Told him into his mummy. That's what you should do with bullies. Ugh, that was painful to watch. But now we've one less bad cat to deal with. And if Meatballs was here, the others can't be far. I think we're ready to move, Spotty. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay. Trash can! Aw. There's a window. Door. A window. Okay. Door. The building looks abandoned. There's Meatballs guarding it. Not sure just yet, but something is fishy here. The laser has to be here somewhere. About the laser. We haven't had time to talk about it. Don't know. Oh, we haven't had time to talk about it. I don't know what'll happen if it's activated, but if it is, just keep your eyes closed. Don't worry about me. Just protect yourself. Don't want anything bad to happen to you, okay? Of course. I'll follow your orders, Inspector. Good. Now we need to find that laser and pronto. Medicine cabinet. It's a regular medicine cabinet. Okay, door's locked though, okay? Smell anything? No. Can't go anywhere else. Pitch black in here. Can't see two paws in front of me. The switch isn't working or sparks coming off the thing. Fun. Coming, Spotty? I would rather not. Oh, right. Forgot you in the dark don't get along. Sorry. No worries, bud. Stay put and I'll be back soon. Something down there. There's some stuff. Can't make anything out. Need to wait to get the lights back on before poking around in here. Switch obviously doesn't work. Okay, electric sparks. Cables were cut with sparks poking around them. No touchy. Spotty, any chance you know much about electricity? Actually, yes. I started studying to be a detector dog, but changed over to the sniffer discipline later. Wasn't really a fan of detecting bombs. Maybe too nervous, but I still learned how to disable small bombs, so I've got a working knowledge of electrical stuff. Think you can fix this switch? Can you see it from here? Yes. Just need a couple of electrical cables and that'll do the job. Jack of all trades you are. Okay, so I just need some cables, right? And don't go back in the same room we just were in. That's silly. Wait, hold on a second. What is it? I'm smelling something. No, someone. They're in the building somewhere upstairs. Oh, you're right. Now that I'm paying attention, I can hear someone talking loudly in the distance. Really? I can't hear a thing. Maybe your hearing is as bad as your sniffing is good. Anyways, let's keep quiet. Maybe I can hear what they're saying. Ow! What are you saying? This is a joke, right? The luckiest dog in the known universe gets a flat tire? How is that possible? No, just stay where you are. You could be in danger if you get here when the laser is live. Of course it's dangerous. I mean, we're the bad guys after all. You might be lucky, but you aren't that bright, you know. Yeah, Meatballs isn't answering his phone right now. Either. I'm not sure, but something strange is going on. I need to get back to the boss. Later, Chance. Don't do anything stupid. We're getting close now, but we can't go up the stairs yet. Pretty sure that was Pepper's voice I was hearing. I've heard of him. He's one of the most wanted cats in Cat Town. Exactly. Him and Trouble go paw in paw. We need to be silent. It's sneaky. I hesitate to suggest this, but we can get around through the window. Oh, I don't know if I should. Darks aren't very agile, you know. Yeah, I know. As much as I hate it, it's a job for a cat. Be careful, Inspector. Laser. Holy cow, that thing is way beefier than I expected. I should move a little closer and switch on Pixel's gadget. Oh wow, it's aimed at where the debate is taking place. Gotta hurry. All those lives are in danger and they have no idea what's up. No, Maple, that's a subject we strongly disagree on. You are clearly not very open-minded, Cookie. It would greatly reduce crime in the city. We cannot sterilize cats. We as a society are better than that. Almost 83% of citizens want lower crime rates in Cat Town. You've done nothing at all about it. Should we discuss the heist that occurred just yesterday? Every single police officer was stationed at a single location in another part of the city. Criminals stole a big ruby with zero police intervention. Who exactly does the city belong to? I want to use the remainder of my time in respect to Fluffy's memory, who recently suffered a tragic death. That event saddens me greatly, and I know it does the citizens of Cat Town as well. I vow to find a way to avoid a shortage of boxes. Every cat in this town deserves a good cardboard box at home. Anyway, time to focus on how to use Pixel's device on this Mondo laser. Key. Key is just there, but I can't grab it. The gap in the window is too small. No way I can remove the plants or the glass without alerting Pepper. Okay. Hatch is screwed to the laser device. Okay. Switch on the jammer. Fingers crossed. It's turning on. Lots of techie text. Blah blah blah. Mumbo jumbo. Come on, come on. Oh, the screen is red. That typically means something is bad. Stack buffer overflow! That seems worse. This little button is doing nothing. Great, perfect. All this work and the jammer is busted. Now what? Gotta figure out another way to stop the laser. Plan B. I'll open this hatch and destroy everything in it. It's just specific enough to work. Okay, we have a screwdriver. The hatch is too far to use a screwdriver. I'm not going to try climbing. Okay, I need to find some way to get closer to it. Okay. Well, no, that don't work. Pixel's gizmo is completely useless now, so I guess I can try pulling some spare parts from it. If I use the screwdriver, I can unscrew some stuff. No idea what that is. Oop, broke the screen. Think I've seen that doohickey inside a toaster once. Wait, maybe not. Well, except the cables, everything else is a mangled mess. Oh well. I wonder if I can use that magnet to get the key. I can try using the magnet to get the keys since it still has a remaining charge. Ooh, the key is slowly moving, wiggling ever closer. Sweet, got it. Good work, Tiny Magnet. Your job here is done. You were a good friend to me on this adventure. Pigeons! Have I said before how much I hate pigeons? I really hate pigeons. When I'm trying to take a nap at the office, they're always coming up to the window, cooing and flapping, waking me up. Pigeons are the worst. Okay, smelling a cat. I'll go further, okay. So, Pepper's nearby, and so are cats. Alright, ooh, I wonder if the key works for this. This key in the cabinet locks into a match. Will it open? Ha! Down back! How was walk? So it does. Lots of goodies in here. Medicine. Some meds to help you with stress and anxiety. This must have been an office building in the past, so I guess I shouldn't have expected much else. Ah, syringe. Kind of gross, but otherwise intact. I'll take it because it could come in handy. We're just about to solve it, I guess? The medicine cabinet contains several other bandages. I'm going to take one just in case. Well, let's hope we don't get hurt. Okay. And then in here, we just needed some wires. We have wires now. I think I screwed up that. Spotty, you'll need to come here. I've got the cables you requested. Think you can fix the lights with these? Yes, but you're going to stay close by, right? Be right here, buddy. I'll keep you safe. Okay, thanks. I'm coming in. All fixed. Cables weren't in good shape, but it should work for now. I'm colourblind though, so we'll see soon if I've got any wires crossed up. All good either way. Thanks, Spotty. Ooh, that's a Wooble card. How can I get my paws on it? No, nothing special in here. Okay, so what have we got? Switchboard. Spotty did a great job of getting the lights back on quickly. I really regret how much I undervalued him when we started on this case. Cleaning products. Paint tools. Toolbox. Boxes. Broken broom. Barrel. I wonder if we can make some sort of hole. Okay, yes. Screwdriver. Yes. Ta-da! My newest invention, the screwdriver with a super long handle. Perfect, a hard-to-reach screw. More robust than I thought. I'm almost proud of myself. Okay, so that's probably for outside, but I wonder if we can use it to grab this card. Okay, my super long screwdriver broom monstrosity should be good enough to snag the card. Just going to push a little on the left, now a little on the right. Come on, come on. Finally, another rare card for the collection. Woot! Too bad I'm not a giraffe. Find the 8th wallball card. Excellent. I think I completed the album now, so I'm not quite sure why that's not come back on, but hey. Maybe I have to get to a point in the game where I do that. Upstairs. Screwdriver on a long handle. We attached to each other very well, so if the hatch is sealed too tightly, I'm screwed. Enough with the jokes. I'm going to turn patches or flip into Morty or keep it up. Ugh, back to the hatch. Easy, easy, slowly, almost there. Phew. Finally, hatch is open. I was worried my creation wouldn't hold. Now, a way to stop this machine. Hatch is open. Make something crap out, okay. Milk? Can't combine these things. Doesn't work, okay. Still got the cabinet keys. Oh, there's a glass there. Hang on, can we pick that up? Milk punch, one of the strongest drinks you can find in Cat Town. Milk and rum. Instant burning sensation, even I can't stand it. Can't put an open glass in my pockets, and I'm not going to walk around holding it. It'd be cool to look like a secret agent in Diplomat's manner, but nah. She just found something to put the milk into. Oh, we've got a flask. I knew I was missing something. Could fill my mouth. Okay. Inspector, you going to drink that? Oh, goodness no, but this stuff is probably 90% alcohol, so it should come handy. Maybe we can now do something with that. Got to be close to the end. I suck up the milk punch from a flask. I use it as a precise spray from a distance. Actually prove useful. This would mess up the thing. Try using the syringe to aim the milk punch into the laser. The punch is so strong, maybe it'll balk up the electrical stuff inside, right? Guess I don't have any better options at the moment. Alright, here we go. Ooh, down the hatch it goes. Not too bad. We got sparks flying now, good. Inspector, you need to get down here right now. Just a minute, Spotty. You really need to get back here right now. Okay, I'm coming. Can't leave him alone for more than 5 minutes and he starts whimpering. Not easy taking care of a dog sometimes. No, I'm guessing Snowball is out there. Peppa. Surprised to see me so soon, Inspector? Last time was the catnip steal, I guess. If you hadn't caught the mad cat, I would have paid him back personally. On to business, though. No sudden moves or I'll shoot. Come with me. Someone needs to talk to you. Who are you talking about? Oh, little cat, you're expected. But first I need to know something. What were you doing outside? Trying to get on the roof? Did you mess with the laser? Tell me the truth. No laser. I promise. And so what were you doing then? I had to go out there and grab the key for the medicine cabinet. You can have it back if you want. Why would you have done that? I thought maybe there might be something in there I could use to make you sick. Make me sick with headache medicine? What a moron. One of Cattown's finest. Come along. Don't try anything stupid, mind you. And the police dog is invited too. Spotty, remember what I said about closing your eyes, okay? Shut your mouth, Waffles. Move it. Now everyone is here. Hello, Waffles. Very good to see you again. Snowball, you're involved in this? It's nice to meet you as well, Spotty. How are you here? I saw you in prison. You already know that wasn't me, Inspector. Don't play the fool. Oh, so he convinced his brother to get involved because he's got the scratches and he hasn't. One thing I know not to do is underestimate you, and I'm confident you now understand the events of the last few days. I need to know what you're doing with this laser. Are you going to destroy the entire city? Goodness no, what kind of mad cat do you think I am? Destroying the city to what end? There's no point in doing that. I want power, and inciting a little chaos is the quickest way to get it. Cat Town will be under my paw soon enough. These are delusions of grandeur, Snowball. Just for small-minded cats such as yourself, but for me? This is ambition. No need for pedantry, though. I'm sure you're more interested in discussing some of the more confusing events from these past few days. That's true. You know me well. I'm grateful for you, you know. I've had so much fun with you lately. You deserve a pat on the back. The laser is ready, and now I'm just waiting for Patches to bring everyone out of the building. We have a couple of minutes to spare. Wait. What do you say? You're not using the laser during the debate? You'll see it, friend. I'm always one step ahead. Okay. Low profile. Talk to Snowball then. To start, we'll go back to the beginning, to the formulation of my greatest desire. Control every soul in Cat Town. Some years ago, I created a corporation of thieves. We secured a large number of assets, became rich, and the police couldn't catch us. Yet I remained unsatisfied. Unlike Robin Wood, we were not respected. We only inspired fear amongst the populace, and they saw us as a threat. Well, you didn't share money with the poor. Completely true, dear cats. I paid people to do various jobs for me, some of whom were in need of cash. Unfortunately, they weren't as trustworthy as my original crew. Soon I had an epiphany. I'd never be able to control Cat Town until I literally controlled their minds. No more ulterior motives, no undue fear, no doubting my ability. You're mad. Oh, I know, but it's creative madness, and I'm proud of that. I had this wild idea about hypnotizing our fellow citizens. We started simple, reverse psychology, classic conditioning, basic things. We needed subjects to experiment upon. Okay, so you did psychological training on guinea pigs. No guinea pigs, cats and dogs, of course. It took some time, but our first test was quite interesting. We tried, and I believe succeeded in making the subject believe he was someone else. How good was he, Waffles? You've met him. Do you know who I'm referring to? Mallow. Your brother Mallow. He's the one in prison. He believes he's you. Correct. He really looks just like me, don't you think? He's your brother, Snowball. How can you let him rot in prison? And I scratched his face for nothing. Yes, that is a shame. Mind you, he did try and kill the partner. Actual damage, as they say. In my defense, Mallow approached me in desperation many years ago. He was broke, his shop was going under, and he asked me for money. I seized the opportunity, and now he's my very own stunt double. It became a very practical setup. He'd be eating at a restaurant, every police cat and dog in town watching him. And on the other end of the city, I would be robbing a shop. That's why you always had an alibi. Now you're catching on. It was one of my best ideas, not even mentioning the other advantages it presented me. So you said Mallow's lobotomization had other advantages? Lobotomization? Pfff. We're not such base animals, Waffles. He's my brother. And even if he wasn't the brightest kitten of our litter, I would never put him under the knife like that. But since he was on the team, I made use of him. We made him disappear to another city, and I was able to procure his old shop. And this cotton candy shop. Let me guess. You used it as a safe house. While Mallow was in prison, you'd hide there while preparing whatever plans you had in mind. Maybe you're a little quicker than I expected. And as you sat quietly in the shop, your brother pushed pancakes off a rooftop. I must tell you the truth. We conditioned Mallow to be like me. Before this incident, I told him to hurt Inspector Waffles. He surprised even myself. He understood that killing your partner would hurt you more than just a physical wound. You're much too compassionate, Waffles. It's your weakness. A target on your back. My cheeks hurt.
I hope we're near the end, because all this talking is making my cheeks hurt.
Anything to say, friend?
You are the most cowardly and pathetic cat I know.
Sentiment is appreciated. Now back to my story. Mallow wasn't the only subject in the first batch of experiments.
So you had a batch of test subjects?
Oh yes, we hypnotized a number of cats and dogs, mostly those who no one would look for or notice behaving differently. Each of them possessed something we felt we could use to our advantage, a trait or an object. The Maple Market cashier, for example. We knew the shop was located over a sewer access, so we used it as our first safe house. We held our fake cult meetings too, but you already knew about that. Sometimes, though, the subject has flaws. I spent many nights with Mallow trying to share all my memories, but he would just forget the most important one of all. Did you notice it?
I guess you remember what you said when Pancakes interrogated you. After catching on the streets by sheer luck?
Nothing is luck with me, Inspector, and yes, of course, I remember. There is more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah, Mallow didn't know. That's how I knew something was off about him. You would never forget that moment.
I knew it would happen someday. Inevitable, really. We had many failures. And there was a dog that wasn't receptive to the experiments at all. We never determined why, but sometimes he would just black out.
I think it's doing the cat voice. Apparently he uses my cheeks.
Bother. He was useless anyways. An antiques collector or something, if I remember well.
Oh, Lucius. That's Lucius. I've met him. He was hypnotized by a fishing rod.
Yes, that's him. Not my best creation, but he improved quite a bit from there.
But how is all this related to Fluffy's death?
Patience, Inspector. As I was telling you, I had some inopportune results with hypnosis. It took much time for how low our success rate. I was close to ceasing everything. That is until somebody gave me a peek of what was happening at Box Furniture.
So you went to Fluffy's house, but not alone, with a powerful ally. You needed someone strong as Pavlov. But why?
Yes, Pavlov was with me, but you know nothing of Fluffy's true identity. Without Pavlov, there was no way I could ever hope to defeat him. Pepper mentioned Pavlov to me some time ago, and when I met him, Pavlov's potential was immediately visible. Clearly an asset we wanted on the team. I knew we would need to do a thorough job with him, so we used a special method just for him. Classic conditioning and using a bell to boot. Precisely. It took far longer than we imagined, but the retraining was so impactful it didn't matter. He was ready to go by the time the box furniture intel arrived. What intel? It's quite interesting. Did you know that Box Furniture has an R&D department with an enormous budget? Very high tech stuff they produce. Odd for a cardboard company, no? Experimenting on a new technology for collecting info on their different boxes. They called it barcodes. You use some sort of laser on it and can edit them on a computer. I can't be bothered with the details, so who cares? But during the initial tests, the laser made a red dot on the wall. All the scientists in the room went crazy. They were jumping all around, fighting like little primitive animals. It was even more effective on dogs. It triggered their desire to hunt prey. That sounds terrible. I would never want to be like that. No, dear police dog, don't you worry. You might enjoy being a little more feral. So just to be clear, you went to Fluffy's house with Pavlov, and under your orders he threw Fluffy through the window. Yes, and I found some interesting info on his computer, which led me to who had possession of the laser's blueprint. You stole it and murdered that cat in the street. Oh, you're finishing my sentences. Finishing each other's sandwiches. We must be made for each other. Okay, I get that you were behind these two murders. But you're wondering about the fake leads, yes? Sure, I'm quite proud of those. You know, what would you like to know? The cult. The secret underground cult. That was specially made just for you, Inspector. I needed to make sure I wouldn't be disturbed while stealing the ruby for the laser. It's the best way to keep you out of my fur. You're too much of a threat to my plans and the only one who could challenge me intellectually. Besides pancakes, of course, but I don't need to paint you a picture now, do I? Why not just kill me, though? For the fun of it, Waffles. It was far more enjoyable to watch you stumble and falter and lose the respect of your team. Not a psychopath, after all. Debatable, but please go on. I know you leave no stone unturned. Your personal life might be a mess, but you're a perfectionist when it comes to detective work, even if you do have minimal respect for procedure. Why not simply plant some fake clues in your case? Sure, it needed extra time and planning. Getting into Erwin's house or finding 30 cats for a cult. Lots of preparation was needed. But I knew the payoff would be worth it. I must enjoy the little things, you know. It really was a treat to watch unfold. I almost owe you. Thanks. I should have known better. I should have seen through those clues. Oh, don't blame yourself. I did incredible work orchestrating all that. Really couldn't have been expected to know any better. Any other false leads you'd like to discuss? I get that you're behind. Okay, fake leads. So we also had the Polaroids. The fake Polaroids of both victims. Of course, those were for Patches. I planned on you being out of the picture by the time you found the second one, and without your pancakes, well, none of us were surprised how poorly he handled the case from there. All of which, for the second part of my plan, Patches would believe that Maple was the next target. We didn't stop to think twice before heading to Maple's office, and so off we went to quietly pocket the ruby we needed without any police interference. They were all looking for a threat that didn't exist. I know, I'm quite the genius. Plan worked to perfection. We had the ruby, the cannon was ready and secure, and everything was going very smoothly. We decided to lay low for a bit and headed to the nearest safe house. But when we arrived, we saw both of you there with Pavlov leaving the cotton candy shop. So I did something I detest. I changed my plan. You had uncovered too much of it, so I decided to deploy the laser as soon as possible. I suppose you thought the same, so here you are, trying in vain to stop me. You got that right. Too late now, my friends. We're only waiting on Patches to let everyone out because of the pending threat. And then, showtime! We initiate the laser and create what I love most in this world. Chaos. I can hardly wait. Such a powerful feeling. I deserve for all my hard work, but Patches is being a bit slow, as you would expect. So while we're waiting, I guess this means it's my turn to ask questions. I hope you'll be as respectful as I was and answer with complete honesty. My first question is a simple one. Why did you go to see Mallow in prison? Why did you want to interrogate him? To what end? I wasn't linked to Fluffy's death, after all. Yeah, you were. Actually, I found a hair in Fluffy's office. Belongs to you. Ah, I see. In spite of perfectly executing every step of the way, the only betrayal was by my own fur. One of my crew secured a key pass that would allow me through Fluffy's bathroom to the top floor. Pavlov couldn't have done the job on his own, so I had to be there. Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyhow. The only difference is that you had a small preview of my return to the spotlight. Ha! I mean, anyone that owns a cat knows that hair gets everywhere. Safe house. You knew I was involved one way or the other, but how did you find the safe house? How did you make the connection to the shop? I cannot figure it out. Hey, Mr. Cornus, we're nearly at the end. We're gonna save the world, I hope. Oh yeah, it was my sniffer dog. And thank you for the resub. 26, I can't read. 26 months, blimey, it must be an anniversary or something. Oh yeah, it's the 4th of August. That's why everyone's resubscribing. I really appreciate it, everyone. Thank you so much. Spotty picked up a sugary trail back at the station and we followed it without any idea what we'd find along the way. It's your little friend here who did all the work? I wasn't expecting that at all. And why would that be? Spotty is a very talented sniffer dog. No, not that. You've never been the type to ask another police cat or dog for help on a case. But you're not ashamed to call your little mummy, are you? Do you know how many times you called her during your investigation? Just the once. 2? Oh, okay, fine. Okay, fine, I must have called at the beginning or something. Bad, but not perfect. You could have avoided a couple of calls. Anyways, ever since pancakes fell from the roof, you developed into a loner and a milkaholic. But good for you, Waffles. Happy to see you back on your paws. Such a shame you've got other issues to deal with now, though, yes? Wait, do you hear that sound? That's the sweet music of a crowd in motion. Time to start our little machine. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Rejig my position. Pepper, are you ready? Don't forget to shield your eyes from the outside. Buddy, you know what to do. Remember. Oh no. We've been tied up. Toe beans! He has toe beans! It goes explode. We make go boom. We make go boom. We make go boom. Well, effectively. A couple of weeks later. Boom! Hey, hi, can I get everyone's attention? As some of you know, I've decided to leave the department. I've been on the force for more than 10 years and now feels like the right time to do something different. Oh, you got fired. While investigating Fluffy's case, I made a lot of mistakes, like a lot. And I know everyone goofs at some point, but I want to be honest about my abilities with myself and all of you. To be frank, the situation could have been a lot worse without the dedication we saw from Spotty and Waffles. If not for them, I could have made an even bigger mess. I owe them both a debt of gratitude. I was worried they'd get along like cats and dogs, but I'm very happy to see I was wrong. Quickly, Tails! Oh, sure, you're welcome, Chief. Pixel, you two, everyone who works here, really. I'll miss each of you. I'll miss you too, Chief. Do you know what you're going to do? I think so. I always say to everyone I meet that I'm a gourmand. Oh, it's time to put my food where my mouth is. You'll all see soon enough. You aren't going to say? I'm curious. No, it's a surprise. But you're all on the invite list. He's opening the restaurant, obviously. Croissants for Peanut, cinnamon coffee for Moika, hot dog for Spotty. That'll be my treat. Speaking of, has anyone seen Spotty? I'm not sure. Let's find him before celebrating. Good idea, Chief. Now we're cooking with gas. One last pun for the road, huh? Forever and always. Be missed, Patches, by everyone here. No need to be sentimental, Waffles. It's time for me to head out, but before that, let me introduce your new chief. Everybody please give a warm welcome back to Pancakes. Hey everyone, I'm not good at making speeches, but here we are, so I've got to do it. Major Cookie is going to join us. Major? Mayor Cookie is going to join us later, so one long and tedious speech will be more than enough for all of us. Friends, you cannot imagine how happy I am to be back here with each of you. Just to be able to work again is a treat. Hopefully they will put a lift in or do something about those stairs. Many times I thought it would be impossible for me both physically and emotionally. But you were all so kind and gracious to me while in recovery. I will never forget what you've all have done for me. I feel better than I have in a long time, and I can't wait to work alongside the team again. We're going to do some amazing work for our city. And that's all from me for now. It's time to enjoy our party. I'd like to propose a toast. Wait! Waffles, could you find Spotty for us? I don't want to make a toast without our favourite sniffer dog. Oh yeah, back in a minute. Hey Waffles, how have you been? I hadn't seen you at Metal Heart lately. Hi Char. Yes, I've been doing some DIY work at my apartment. Think I'm going to take better care of it than I did before, but I'll be back to the Metal Heart soon. It'll be good to hang out if you're going to be there, but what are you doing here at the party? Oh, I just wanted to say goodbye to Patches. He came to pick you up from the bar so many times. I feel like I know him almost as well as I know you. Oh, cool. Very cool. Awkward small talk. Inspector, ask her out. Everyone's waiting. What? You may be the best inspector in town, but you have zero clue when a girl likes you. Aren't you supposed to be at the buffet with everyone else? No. Micah says I'm not allowed near the buffet until everyone has had at least one plate. Last time I got there first and ate pretty much everything. We're upset. But that's not important now. You're talking with your friend. I'm not going to interrupt him. I've said what I needed to say. I can hear you two whispering. He's not wrong there, Waffles. When are you going to ask me out? Yes? You want to get a drink sometime? Waffles, I own a bar. That's the last thing I want to do in my spare time. True. Well, you'll figure it out. I'm going to chat with Patches. See you soon. That was silly. You mind if I ask you something? Sure, Peanut. Is she gonna be your girlfriend? I like her. I'm going to look for Spotty and pretend I never heard your question. Hey, buddy, what are you doing out here? We're all waiting for you. Oh, I'm coming. Just give me a minute. What's going on, Spotty? I already told you. It's just sometimes I prefer to be alone. Ah, hey, listen. You and I are alike, you know. When I asked for your help with Fluffy's case, I didn't really want you around. Well, for too long at least. I didn't think anyone could prove helpful, and I was afraid of getting close to anyone else. But you stuck around, and you were a wonderful friend to have around. You're the best partner I could have asked for. Just don't tell that to Pancakes. Inspector. I really don't know what to say. Well, inside the station, there are a bunch of friends at the party waiting to see you. Take your time if you need to be alone for a bit, but enjoy the good moments when you can. Don't let them pass by, and right now is one of those moments. Spotty. Earlier, Inspector, did you say we're, friends? Yes, friends. And please, just call me Waffles. Yeah? Oh, that's so cute. So cute. Inspector Waffles. Bleep bloop. Like cats and dogs. Finish the game. Okay, but I haven't done anything with my wool ball yet. Okay, maybe it'll be after the credits. I'm just going to dip out real quick while the credits are running. Kick-started. That was good timing. That was a good game. I enjoyed that. Okay, it took me like 9-10 months to finish, but I think Jessie recommended it, so thank you very much, Jessie. I mean, to be fair, point and click with a cat as a detective, I was probably going to find it anyway, but I shall give thanks where it is due. It was requested by Jessie. Ah, Inspector, how are you today? Hello, Owen. I've got some good news to share. Presenting your Wilbur collectible card album. Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, this was the guy that disappeared but wasn't actually missing. It's possibly a fake. I don't know. Can't remember. It's all yours now. Have a good day. Wait, let me check the cards inside. You found all the rare cards I was missing. Yep, it definitely wasn't easy. But Inspector, I must be honest with you. I lied before when I said I had lots of rare cards in the album. I really didn't have that many. Though you have really outdone yourself. You filled the book with every card I was missing. You're welcome, Erwin. I found some of them while working Fluffy's case, so I collected them. You're a great inspector and a tremendous cat as well. I have something for you. You'll remember that I didn't have a great relationship with my brother. Oh yeah, he's Fluffy's brother, there we go. But long ago he gave me something. If something ever happens to me, give this to a cat who possesses cunning and a good heart. I think you are the perfect cat to pass this on to, Inspector. I appreciate that, Erwin, but what is it? Couldn't tell you. I just know it can be used somewhere in Fluffy's house. My brother enjoyed a good mystery sometimes. I can see that. Fortunately, I enjoy a good mystery as well. I'll see what's up with this thing. Have a good one, Erwin. Ooh, we get a secret ending. I like that. And now I'm back where it all began. Wonder how I can use this thing Erwin gave me. Fluffy was a peculiar cat. I bet it would have been interesting to meet him. Bust. There's a hole in the mouth. Okay, well maybe we can put the thing in the hole. I have the strange wooden key and I have a devil statue with a slot in it. My inspector sense says to put the key in the slot. It looks like he's smoking a cigar. Another secret door. Explains why the bottom floor of the house is so small. Can't wait to see what's beyond the door. Okay. I suddenly got a flash through my head. I wonder if Fluffy is secretly Snowtail, or whatever it was called, Snow Tiger, the vigilante that the comic book is based on. That is my hypothesis. Yeah! Yes, I was right. Sweet. What in the world? Am I dreaming? The costume, the gadgets. He was Batman, basically. And I suddenly got a flash through my head. Obviously, there have been enough hints in the game that my brain put it together. I do that sometimes. I was reading a book and suddenly I was like, oh, maybe he's the prince. And at the end of the book, it was like, and he's the prince. And I'm like, I guessed that like half a book ago. Sometimes I have no clue. Okay, very occasionally I have no clue. Most of the time I figure stuff out, but yeah, that was really cool. Anyway, this is the Snow Tiger's hideout. That means Fluffy was actually Snow Tiger. Whoa! It does make sense though. Only a cat as rich as Fluffy could have afforded such advanced tech. Box furniture R&D probably made lots of the stuff. Oh my god, of course, with all the high-tech R&D department. Of course, it's like Bruce Wayne. Oh, and that explains why Snowball said he knew who Fluffy really was. He knew Fluffy's secret identity. And Millie calling him my tiger. She knew too. That must be why she disappeared so suddenly. Ring, ring, banana phone. Number is blocked, so may be important. Hello. Inspector Waffles? That's me. Who's this? I can't say right now, but know that I'm a member of TAIL. Oh, right. Patch has mentioned you were looking for me. Correct. You are needed for a mission of the utmost importance. Your inspector talents would be a great help to the team. Can we count on you? Absolutely. That'd be great. Perfect. Prepare your belongings. Someone will be by to pick you up tomorrow. Sure, I'll be ready.
Real quick, can I ask you something? Go ahead. Is it possible to bring my partner with me? His name is Spotty, if you're familiar. Yes, just let him know to be ready tomorrow as well. Will do. Thanks for the opportunity. Happy to have you on board, Inspector. Gonna join the FBI! Or the equivalent, I guess. The end! Thanks for playing. Oh my gosh, that was cute. I mean, the art just in between is just very, very adorable. I hope there's a sequel then, but that's all the achievements. Just look at Spotty, he's so adorable. And me and my grumpy guts. There we go. We have completed Inspector Waffles. I did wonder whether this would take 2 streams. I did block out 2 streams originally, and I'm like, why did I do that? Because I had a look at the achievements. I'm like, oh, I've got to be near the end of the game. Okay, it took like 3 and a bit hours, but I got to the end of the game. So, weekend streams are happening. I have some contenders. One of them is definitely going to involve Sable's Grimoire, but I will just be doing a like preview, like promo of the stream, of the game, not a full playthrough. There's no way I'm adding yet another visual novel to my list of games to continue with, but we'll do an hour-ish, probably, and combine it with something else in a stream. And yeah, other game, I think Omno, Go Back to the World with the Giant Dinosaurs, that's come up on both lists. But I haven't fully decided. We will see. But for now, remember to tune in tomorrow to Leaky's stream. He's still going for affiliate, and we want to be supportive. And I don't know if Jesse has another race. I'm just quickly going to check the Discord, unless Jesse wants to add if he has another race. I don't see any events, so maybe not. Maybe nothing is scheduled, but please do check out Jesse as well. And everyone else who's in the stream, because everyone's awesome. But you're probably already following, so you know. So I got my random to-do list achievement. It was Creature Farm, so that was the 5th World War card. We got that ages ago. And let's just have a quick look. How many hits did we get? We got 3 misses. That's annoying. So far we've got 2 hits and 7 misses. And our opponent has 17 hits, 15 misses, and a score of 61, and has cleared the board. So, unless I somehow magically manage to clear my board with only 14 misses, I'm not winning this round. But hey, I found where 2 ships might be. That's a start, but yes, that's annoying. But hey, it helps narrow stuff down, I guess. That's the main thing. It has blocked off some areas, which does make it easy to find stuff. So I'm probably going to be playing some Creeks on my own, and possibly also Sherlock Holmes. Not sure which way these things are going. And Out of Line. So yeah, so it will depend on... I mean, yeah, I know my target, but that's not happening because I'm not that, you know... I'm not that precise, shall we say. But however... You know, I want to try and sink all the ships. Unless one of them is in the corner on the Joanna achievement. Because I want that for my target, and I'm not quite near... What am I at? I'm only at 763. I'm not near 777 enough yet to be able to hit that now. But anyway, that was Inspector Waffles. As I said, thank you very much to Jesse for requesting that game back in... you know, last year, but we did play it last year. I've now finished it. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that, and I hope they make more. I kind of want a sequel with him and Hale. But yes, so I'll have some games at the weekend. It really will depend on where my boats pop. If I can find out where my boats are.
We may switch around story time and cozy time just because it makes more strategic sense. But anyway, I'm probably going to stop waffling and get on with it. So yeah, thank you very much. Also, thank you very much to Jesse and Mr. Corners for the resubs. Professor Waffling. No, just Joe. Joe Waffling. Thank you very much again for the resubs. Thank you very much for being here. And yeah, this was really, really, I really enjoyed this game. I really did. So if you've not already got it, it's just over a tenner. So, you know, what, $12, $13? It's not massively expensive, and if you haven't been paying massive amounts of attention, it's probably like 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours completion, so decent amount of time on a game for that cost. 100%. And I bought this one. I don't believe it was a promo. At least I think so. I don't know. I'm now confused. If it was a promo, it said so at the beginning, and in which case, thank you very much. But I don't think it was. I think I just bought it because cat detective. I'm now doubting my own self. But anyway, I'm going to stop. I'm going to say bye-bye. Love you all. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I'll catch you later. Bye.